I'm so
Half-Chub.
glad that wasn't on stream.
What about your
Oh,
half chub?
come on.
Dude, you should have heard it when I joined the chat and the first words were butt fucking him from behind. I was like, wait, what happened now?
Well, of course it's from behind. It can't be from the
Yes,
front.
but
Right?
I mean,
Unless your penis does a
Sure.
U-turn.
well, I mean,
you gotta be
Ooh.
extremely flexible.
everybody's
Both parties.
I have never seen a dolphin penis, so.
Oh.
The Nat One-Liners, ladies
They
and
must
gentlemen.
not like you that much.
We're back.
No,
We're live.
they don't.
We're ready to play D&D. And yes, that's it.
We haven't.
How you guys doing today?
What? We're live? No way.
Yeah.
Are we?
Wait, we
Doing
are?
good. Yeah, we are.
we have been for that conversation.
The whole thing.
Hey, everybody. We're back.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Blondie. Here you go.
All right.
I sent this just for you, John. You're gonna love it.
What now?
Oh.
All right. Does
I think
anybody
I've seen this
remember
before.
Oh
what
my god,
happened
it's
last
fucking.
week?
Yes, I do.
What happened? Give us a recap.
Well, what happened last week is we were playing a different D&D.
You're right. What happened the last
So-
time we played in this campaign?
That is a whole nother question.
We
You're
found
right.
an entrance, got into some traps, disabled them, found some more, disabled them. The last thing that happened was Antsy stuck something sharp in a crack and got pooed on.
Yeah, the black pudding came out of the
That was
crack
just
and
about it. Yeah, almost.
got him.
Watch out for the black
All
pudding.
over my crowbar.
Was there
Don't let
anything
it
else
get
you
on
wanted
you.
to add to that, Silent?
Yes, the Black Viper was apprehended, not killed. Just want
Yeah,
to
no,
put
we
that on
sent her-
record.
We sent her as she was passed out with Halam, the monk.
And myself.
And Silent,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, so
Was that the
Silent's
one
not
before?
with us right now.
No, he went and
No,
came
I am.
back. Yeah.
Was that the
Everyone-
episode
remember
before?
everyone-
Or the
anyway.
same one?
He caught up with you guys eventually.
Yeah.
Probably
I just
about the
sat
time when
out
you
I just
probably
sat
about the
out
time
on
when
the
you
first combat.
yeah, when you after you found
Yeah,
the,
he caught
the
up
black
with
pudding,
us and then went to sleep.
right? He was like, I'm
I don't
tired.
sleep.
I was like, you should have just
to be
slept
fair.
here. They're like, why'd
Nah.
you leave? That's cool. No, that's what your
Nah,
character wanted
it's
to do.
For the it's for the content.
There you go. So, you guys are upstairs. You just dealt with this black ooze that came out of the wall. And you see here, so you guys know that you came upstairs and that there's, these openings, it's open below. The room you were in below is, or before is below you, right? I believe it's 70 feet.
These are like walkways. We're above the floor we were
These
on,
are
right?
exactly the room you came in through before. Like on the very south would be kind of like the entrance to,
Mhm.
the dungeon, basically, right? And the door you came through over here, right? And then the
Mhm.
Went up
whatever,
the
you guys-
stairs and now we're
Yeah,
on
you
the
guys went up
wall.
the stairs.
Stairs.
So you're here. So basically, yeah, it's 70 feet. Let me verify that. Because I know it was 60 to the ceiling if you were below, but then I think it's like 10 feet of stone, making it, I think, 70 feet total if you were to fall. Oh, it does say fall 60 feet. Okay. Okay.
Um,
So, you guys are up here, and it's, you can see at the end of each one of these hallways, you see, well, everyone give me a perception check to start us off.
Yep.
Am I still covered in the goo of the
Ooh.
black
Oh,
ooze?
very
We
nice.
killed it, right?
Always.
If you were, I don't remember saying you were covered with the goo. If you were, it would probably be
Ooh,
doing
that's
too
20.
much to you.
Nice.
Nice.
Are you covered with goo?
I don't know. Did we clean myself off by the end? I can't
Wasn't
remember.
it
I think
acidic?
you got. I think yeah. It
Can
it
I?
would, it would be
I remember
damaging
you
you
not-
if it was on you. I think they pulled you out and it,
Yeah.
it wasn't on you. You weren't.
Okay.
You weren't covered by it. You were.
I just
pulled
got my
out of it.
crowbar.
It's more like Jello
Oh.
than pudding, right? doesn't
I tried.
stick
I was
to
trying
you.
to get some to eat. I do remember that.
You tried to put some in a jar, and that's when it actually did hurt you.
Yes.
You didn't get the initial injury when it
That's
jumped
right.
on you. Hello. You didn't
How
get
you
the
doing?
initial damage, but when you tried to capture it, put some in a jar, that's when it hurt you.
Yes.
So
Hey,
let's see
Binks.
here. Hello.
Hi.
Binks in the
Hello.
house.
Binks
How
and
you doing?
children, hello.
Okay,
Oh.
so at the end of each one of these halls, I guess you could say, yeah. So there's 3 archways, right? You guys are standing within the first archway, and then there's these bridges essentially that look pretty old, dilapidated, crumbling. And then at the end of each one is an adamantine door. There's 3, so there's 3 separate areas that are, like at the end of each lane is a door, and it's not like you can go down one and then get to the other from there. You'd have to go around, essentially,
Okay.
more or less. Maybe not. You guys don't know that yet.
It looks like below the bridges or something. Does that just lead back to the first floor?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
And how
Yeah,
far of a fall is it?
60 feet.
Got it.
So you're saying there's a chance.
66 fall damage if you fall.
Thank you.
What about the perception checks?
That was basically everything I said there.
Okay.
If anybody who rolled above a 12 noticed the doors at the end there.
What did that 20 get?
He got that really well. Like he feels
That
super
is a
perceived.
door.
He's like, those are doors, and they're made of adamantine.
Can confirm. Got it.
All right.
You
All right,
found
guys,
He was
water in
like,
one of the
what-
paintings.
He's like, what's the what are walls? And yeah, I think so. Just Oz didn't get it.
Sean, you shouts, those doors are made of adamantine. And that's it.
So hard to break.
Uh,
Got it.
I mean, you could try the
What?
knob first.
what about the ground? Looks like it's breaking.
Yes, the ground definitely looks like it's breaking.
But it's not
Anyone
broken.
who was wearing heavier armor should not go.
Should we?
Well, actually, shouldn't we send the heaviest one first? That way everybody else can just jump over the holes he makes.
I don't think that's a good idea, Nancy. Why don't you go? Because you're pretty light.
That
Well,
seems
I
like, I think
have
that
a
was a good
question
suggestion.
Well, I was gonna say I have a question for you. I have mithril plate mail, but it doesn't impose normal disadvantages. So I'm wondering, is it lighter, or is it?
I mean, it should have a weight value. It probably is lighter.
Okay.
Can Shandu throw some rocks at the thing to see if that triggers anything?
Oh, the magic brick! Find the magic brick.
Find the
Yeah, where's the magic
find
brick?
the magician's brick, right?
I mean, I got a nat 20 on that perception. Shouldn't I know where the brick is?
With that nat 20 on your perception, you find a rock that looks like it's a good rock for throwing.
All right, so I'm just
I
gonna
love
pick
those
that up and
types of
throw it.
rocks.
But you have to yell magician's brick when you throw it.
Yeah, obviously. Magician's brick. Should I do a dex roll or?
Give me a like a attack roll, basically, like with your
Unarmed.
yeah, like an unarmed attack, unarmed strike, essentially. Might be -1 if you're because of your strength.
Oh no.
Why does it say grappled?
I don't know. Picked
because
midi
you can do
attack or
multiple
whatever.
different things with their unarmed strike.
Okay, so you throw it. It goes about to like here, about the middle, and nothing happens. It kind of lands on the. We're gonna say this square right here. If you can see where I'm pinging.
All right.
Lands there.
So much for a magic brick. Nothing cool happened.
Nice kick, Pele.
Nothing bad happened either.
Who's
So-
Pele?
That's yeah. The fact that nothing bad happened tells us information. So there's
Either
value
way.
there.
No magic.
I mean,
You
obviously.
gonna
it was
go
just
get
a
your
brick.
rock there, Shandu?
Yeah, I'm gonna go walk out there.
How much do you guys weigh?
3.
Shandu, how much do you weigh?
I feel like it's a little personal.
Not
Personal
you.
question to ask.
Not the player. The character.
How dare you, sir?
Don't worry. You
The
know what? I'm just
statement
gonna.
still stands. I have
I'm
no
just
idea how
gonna.
much Shandu
I'm
weighs.
just gonna look it up because I don't even believe you'd give me the real answer. So I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know what the answer. I don't know where I would look.
You know your weight?
I didn't put weight down for Shandu.
He's
so-
an old man human, right? Was he
Didn't
weigh
put a
like
weight down?
95 pounds?
This
Was I
flipping
supposed to?
Well, he's mostly filled with hot air, so that would actually make him lighter.
Yeah,
And his
hey.
bones are hollow, right? He's old.
He's got hollow bones. Oh, poor Shandu and his hollow bones. All right. Well, let's
No,
see.
his
I
hollow
cast
bones are
Featherfall on
his-
5 people.
You're
his
right.
hollow
You didn't.
bones are full of booze.
You didn't put a weight. That's terrible.
Well, you didn't tell me to put weight down. So
Well, it's
He-
your
he-
character.
He weighs 0 pounds.
If you were to
But how many
if you were to
tons?
give your best guess, how much do you think your guy weighs?
I don't know.
1,286 nickels.
yeah, that.
In
3
pounds?
stones.
I feel like the answer now definitely has the inherent bias of if I say something too high, I'm going to collapse. Obviously.
Let's guesstimate he's probably about 140 pounds.
I think that
He's-
seems
he-
That's
fair.
He's
fair.
a frail
Yeah.
old man in
Old
big
It
man.
says,
boots.
yeah, and
Probably
it says you're
doesn't do a lot
carrying
of
56 pounds,
exercise.
so we're gonna put you at about
Lives off
180.
booze and bar peanuts.
180?
So.
What? Oh, I
Well,
guess you
he's-
got to include all the stuff he's got.
He's
too.
carrying
Okay.
56 pounds.
Encumbrance.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah.
wait.
The gear too. Yeah.
Drac, are you flying?
Drac, I think last time we spoke, he was still hovering.
Our wreck just hovers slightly above the
Drac just
floor
hovers.
and just
Yep.
goes across. Has no worries about weight, even though he did not write his weight in his character sheet.
I would put him at like a minimum like 225.
No,
Oh,
he
yeah,
weighs
he-
he weighs exactly 1 Drac.
One full Drac.
One complete Drac. All right. So far, okay. So Drac's fine. You went across because you float. Awesome. Shandu, so far you're fine where you're at. However, you might have to roll something if you continue. Are you continuing?
I'll cast
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
Featherfall on Shandu and remix the heavy guys, Silent and OZ.
What did you
Yeah, I'm
cast
pretty
on what?
heavy. I'm guessing I gotta
Featherfall.
be like 200.
Featherfall
You know
on.
what?
He's trying
I'll
to
go-
precast
I can
Featherfall.
cast it. Yeah, it's a reaction. It lasts a minute.
I put my weight as
I'm just
69
doing it
pounds.
for
I'm
you-
gonna.
kick
All right,
ass.
let's hold on. Let me try to resolve these guys one at a time. So, Shandu, are you gonna try to?
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
guess
keep going.
Join. Okay. So, as you pass over that top area, the thin area, it kind of starts to crumble.
Yep.
So I need you to give me a roll. Go ahead and give me a Dex save.
You say you give me Featherfall?
Let's see here.
Done.
Where is it? Where is
Yes,
it?
I do.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Is there an icon for that? Little.
Hold on, I lost my place in the rules. Okay. So you, so as the ground crumbles, by the way, did Shonda get featherfalled?
Yes, I featherfalled him.
Oh,
Awesome.
thank
Up to him to take it though.
As you kind of walk across
Yeah,
the,
levitate. That helps.
the ground, did you cast it on yourself?
I
The
mean,
ground crumbled and you have featherfall, so you fall down to the area below very slowly.
Okay.
Boop. And you're basically in the lower area, and just you can go ahead and take, I guess, a moment to walk back up. But you're uninjured, essentially. And there is this area here where he kind of stepped, where it did crumble. So,
Alright. So how do I get? Where's the stairs from here?
I'll move you back over here. You know,
Okay.
you walk around, but we'll just put you there for now.
You
So
just need
Remix,
to wait your turn and let everyone else go across first.
Remix, did you want to try to jump across
Stay
this hole
in line.
now?
Yeah, seeing that, I back up a little bit, and then I run and I jump as high as I can, and I kind of float down.
Can you do
I got
give me
Featherfall.
a? Oh, you have featherfall still?
Yep.
Can I still get
Acrobatics?
a Dex 15?
Dex. Dex.
A Dex save? Oops, I wasn't supposed to tell you the number.
Save. It's fine. I
You
got
guys
it.
did- Boom, you make it.
Oh,
You do your little hop,
And I land
you
on
go
Drax's
over the
shoulders.
hole. You land on Drax's shoulders. Drac, are you okay with that?
Drac is fine with it. He can just feel the little beans touching his shoulder.
He's like, "Ooh, beans."
hop's
A
getting
lot
the
of heat
draft.
coming off of that.
All right. So the two of you are in front of
Ghosty.
the two of you are in front of a door. And then the rest of you guys are still over here.
Is it a jar?
What do you, it is not. It's a door.
The door's not ajar.
Nope, it is a door.
But is it open?
It is not open.
I'm gonna kind of take my chances and sprint towards Remix and Drac over there.
Do you
I
have
was gonna
Featherfall?
go this way and jump over this because I also had Featherfall, which I should be able to do with my
Alright.
strength.
Give me another Dex save. You jump on over.
Me?
Yeah.
Silent.
Because it's a jumping, can't I also use athletics?
It's a Dex save, per the book rules.
Okay, got it. Dex save. This ain't gonna go too well if I had to guess. 13.
Ooh, luckily you have Featherfall, and you fall down below.
All right. Just
So you
make my way
slowly,
back up.
slowly fall over as you realize that you just jumped a little bit short.
Nice jump, Silent.
All right, who is next? Was it Oz? Were you next?
Sure.
Did you want to try one of these other lanes, or are you going to do the top one?
I'll just do the top one.
Okay. So you can go ahead and we'll start you about here, and then go ahead and make the Dex save.
Okie dokie.
Oh no.
Did you did you have the Featherfall too?
Yeah. Everybody but me has Featherfall. It's me, Freddy, and I don't have it.
Okay.
Everybody else does.
All right, so you fall down and you don't take any damage. You just fall slowly. You walk back. So let's see. So it was.
Can he at least land on his head and take a little bit of damage for in that one?
No,
You know what? I'm not smart. Can I do something real quick? Can I say I did something?
well,
No,
hold
you're
on,
still
'cause,
running back
you
up.
know-
No,
yeah,
I
well,
already. And can I go back just 1 minute to ask something?
Well, before you do that, let's see if Binks or Ansi would like to try one of these hallways.
There are 3 always, Banks. You've got Featherfall. Go ahead. You're next.
You muted?
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry.
I'm so
Let's see.
we've
Yeah.
tried what now? Which hallways have been tried?
So there's
top
3
one.
hallways that end indoors. We have 2 people at the end of the top hallway. No one has made it to the end of the second hallway, and then no one has tried the third hallway. But each
Okay.
hallway has a door at the end of it, and then
I
each
want
one
to try
has like a little area that has to be jumped over, basically.
I want to try the third hallway, and I want to I believe I have the jump spell, so can I cast that on myself?
Yeah. I'm trying to look up here. Okay, your weight. You didn't put a weight either. So you're small. So you're
I'm
probably
pretty small.
You're probably like 50 pounds, maybe. And
Yeah,
50
maybe
Okay.
because
All
I'm
right.
I'm a gnome. I'm short.
All right.
I'm
I
like
got
3
you.
foot, so
got
I'm not
you at
very
just-
much.
No problem. I got you at about 100 pounds, with your gear ish. So, okay. So I'm gonna move Binks down here. The bottom area, this kind of area, you walk over it, you feel like it's crumbling, but you're so light that it doesn't crumble over. It doesn't crumble under you. So you don't have to make the save. You're underweight basically. Like, so you get to the end of the third hallway.
Ooh.
All right. Freddy is gonna try a hallway. He goes to the middle one. He's gonna try to make a dex save and jump across. He does. Come on. Why are you not working?
Freddy can have my feather fall as I can just float.
No, he's all right. He's a soft 20. He did a soft 20 jump. He gets to the end here. Ansi, did you want to try one of these hallways?
Heck yeah, dude.
Which
I'll
one?
try the middle one with Freddy.
All right, go
Because I
ahead.
thought I was going to do better than Freddy.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a
And I
dex
don't-
save.
Dex save? All right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You did better than Freddy. So you do like a little aerial flip.
Dude, I'm
over
going to do a
this hole.
karate kick across it, dude.
Oh, karate kick. There you go. That's cool.
Heck yeah. Hee-haw!
Yeah.
And land on the other side.
Liu Kang kick.
Yeah, Freddy looks at you and
Heck
he's like,
yeah.
oh, holy shit, that was pretty good. All right, Silent, you want to give it another shot?
Can I actually say, right before it, when I started falling, can I cast a Misty Step to teleport onto the platform?
Okay. You can also do it from where you're standing too, but that's fine also. I'll let you say in the RP of things that you,
Yeah.
as you were falling, you misty
Hold on.
stepped up.
Yeah, hold on, let me just catch that. There we go.
Kind of a waste of a second level spell, but they're your spell slots to waste, so that's okay. it's,
I don't
it's
care.
cool
If there-
No, it's
I don't
I'm
care.
saying.
There's spells.
no, it's fun. I like it. It's a cool RP. Very good. Shandu, you walk back around. You know you're tired because you're old. And Oz, you walked up pretty quick too. So you guys both. I assume you're gonna maybe either do one of these areas or
Try again.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just go walk through again.
I'm gonna
we are
pull
in
a
a dungeon.
rope
There
out of
could
my
be other
backpack.
things to inspect. I mean, I'm not to give too much away, but there are other things around.
Can I pick up another rock and throw it?
Yeah.
No,
It's not as nice as the last rock you found. It's kind of small, but
there's people on the other end, so no.
I'm not gonna.
he can't throw that far.
You're scared of an old man with a rock.
I will blast anything that comes out of you that hits me.
Aren't you like a Goliath or something?
I just float. I just float.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
They all
I'm gonna
blow.
do unarmed strike.
I just realized I did not have to expend a spell slot because I have it as a feature.
I almost had 20 there. Oh well. All right. So throwing a rock at that same little pathway. What happens now?
You throw a rock, it goes even, like almost the same distance, a little bit shorter, and it just lands on the ground, kind of rolls a little bit. Nothing happens. Everything seems stable.
Chandra's gonna walk immediately across.
Okay, when you get to that area near the end, like right about here, you have to make a dex save.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh, nice, perfect. You
Yay.
jump over perfectly. All right, let me just check this out real quick.
That's your second nat
Sure.
20, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's just downhill from here, I guess.
All right, so you guys are in front of these doors. Who's making the first attempt? We're maybe
You- Wait, Ozid's not at the door.
Ozid. Oh, Ozid, give us which lane do you want to go down? I think there's.
I was
I
gonna
need
try
some help at the
top
bottom
again.
one.
Oh,
Which one?
I guess I'll go to the bottom one then.
Yeah, that would be best.
Yeah.
Binks doesn't need to be by himself.
Okay. I do need you once you get about here, since you're kind of heavy, it starts to break. So go ahead and give me a dex save.
Okay. Try this again.
I think it's been a minute too. I think your feather fall is worn off. Oof.
11.
Yeah. So as you're walking across, the ground crumbles, and so you fall 60 feet below. That is.
No!
Is that 66?
Yeah, 66.
Okay, Do you have anything that
shit,
can
nice roll.
Jesus
that can-
Christ.
you have anything that
That-
can limit damage or any? If you don't have anything to alter that, then that you fall and take 29 damage.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Of bludgeoning.
I'm at 6 HP.
It's like,
Oh.
oh shit, are you okay, Ozid?
No.
Dude, he broke his arm, didn't he?
Mm.
I think he broke his legs.
Fuck.
He's not broken. He's
More likely.
He hurt
Hey,
himself.
Sean, dude, why don't you feather yourself down there and see if you can help him back up here? You're the biggest one. You can carry him.
think he
He's
broke
not
his
broken.
ass.
He can walk back up. He's
Be like,
Oh.
don't you have pluck or something? Aren't you like?
he's injured. Obviously, he's
No, I'm
injured.
talking to
but,
Nancy.
but he's not.
Aren't you?
He doesn't have broken legs.
Yeah, but
Do
don't
I
you
have
like the
what?
pluckiest? Why don't you go get him?
Plucky.
Yes.
I thought I was the pluckiest one.
All right, then you go down there and get him. Someone's got to go get him.
He
Or
seems
he
like
can just walk.
he stood up on his
He's
own. Like,
strong.
he's a sturdy fella. He might need a heal though, cleric.
I got him. Don't worry about it.
I can heal him
Okay,
too, but I gotta
so-
touch him first.
All right, so yeah, you
Oh, I
walk
know.
back up the stairs. While
I
that
know.
happens, I'm
What a
gonna go ahead
hard thing to say.
and say, okay, so we're gonna say Drac, Remix, and Shandu. We're gonna give you guys a shot at the door.
I'll be right back. I have to put the baby down. I'll be right back.
Okay. So hold on, let me look up the. Okay, so you see an adamantine door, and yeah, it looks crazy.
Is it
Are there
flat
any?
doors
Are there
or-
any
Give
like
me-
markings on it, or patterns or anything?
It is a patternless door made out of adamantine.
Okay.
So it's got like a
And-
mirror sheen to it.
Yeah,
just straight
Neat.
flat?
it's not. It's yeah. I mean, it's
There
it's a little
handles?
shiny, but it's not like a perfect mirror.
Is it like 2 doors, so you push them open?
It doesn't really specify, so we can say sure, why not?
Would you like Drac to try his DV tools?
Who are you asking?
The 2 people next to Drac.
I'm
You
back.
got-
Sorry.
You got these tools? Nice.
So
I want to
Shandu-
karate kick the
So
door.
Shandu, Drac, and Remix, giving you guys the first go at the door. What do you guys think about his question about the door?
Well, Shonju
Yeah.
just said that he karate kicked the door, so once he's done doing that, maybe I can
Yeah.
get a chance.
Yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna just play that up forever and ever, and then he's just eventually someone's gonna shout, "Just do it!" And then he'll kick it. Kick it with that 8. It's or that 10. It does nothing. His foot kind of hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
so when you try, hold on, let me check. 1 second, I need to check something. Okay, so that one's. Just need to make sure I'm getting the rules right here.
See, Remix the Beat is attempting to give, hopefully, Drac bardic inspiration.
Yeah, and Shandu is gonna fail no matter what.
Mhm.
Okay, so
You mean his kick isn't going to go through an adamantine door? Come on.
so you tried to use your tools to unlock it, and you feel like there is something that is blocking it from being unlocked. Like you feel, like as you're, so imagine you're using your tools to try to unlock a door. That
Uh-huh.
click of unlocking something, it immediately like locks itself back, almost like compelled by magic.
I
Oh.
reach into my sack and pull out
Huh.
this beholder stock.
Nothing happens.
Darn.
Oh, wait. That's smart. Do we need to have the specific key from the front to open each specific one, you think? Is that why you brought out the big eyeball on a stick?
I mean, it opened the door to get in here. I figure
That's fair.
it's worth a shot.
Shandu, you feel like this door might be magical. Do you have magical things that can do magical stuff?
Let's go through my inventory.
No spells.
Right? Come on, can't you just magic it?
Give me an arcane. Give me an arcane roll, Shandu.
All right.
You don't have unlocked door spell?
Dear God, dude.
With
Wow.
a 30 and a nat 20, fantastic.
So
So you
here's how Shandu's gonna do it. He's gonna
So-
use his other foot. Oh,
go ahead.
he's gonna get his other foot, and then he's gonna go. All right, let me try this. And then he makes on impact. He identifies whatever you're gonna tell.
Yes. All of that, everything you did there gives you information.
Yeah.
So what you learn by karate kicking, is that there's
You're
an
not Bruce
arcane
Lee.
lock. There's an arcane lock spell on this door,
Right.
and it can be opened through magical means. You also feel like there's something dwarf related about it, like it opens for dwarves. And you also feel that it could also be opened with brute strength.
Yeah. I shout over to where Ansy is like, Ansy!
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
a dwarf, right?
You fuck you what?
You're a dwarf, right? We can open. I think it opens for dwarves.
I am going to firebolt his feet.
As this is happening, I hear that and I speak in Dwarvish. Open, says me.
Are you okay with him fireballing your feet?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
All right, roll for attack.
Oh, that means it doesn't aim at his feet, it aims at Shandu, right?
Well, I could
Um,
re-roll my nat ones.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
he could.
I could.
did.
That'll hit.
Wait, you got advantage?
Sweet.
That hits Shandu.
It was a nat
Gonna
one
do
halfling
damage.
luck.
Oh yeah. Okay.
7.
You have
All right.
7
All right.
fire damage on your feet.
You shoot your foot, and you do that hot foot jump,
Yeah.
and you take 7 damage.
Yep.
Freddy starts laughing. He's like, "Ah."
You're next, big one.
So does my Dwarvish command open the door?
"Yeah, bring it on, fire boy." I'm just kidding. Don't fireball me. Don't fireball me. All
Does it
right.
open for remix?
Yeah,
What happened?
remix.
Does it open for remix? Just
No,
Yep.
the
He said the
open
word
sesame
open.
does not do it.
Open in
Okay.
Dwarvish doesn't do it?
all right. Well, after that, I guess I'll try see if I can use magic to just open it. So,
You have
because
the knock spell.
I don't think I have the knock spell. I
That would be nice.
could cast sleep on the door.
Nope, that ain't gonna do nothing. Except waste your spell slots.
All right. What about can I just do like a firebolt or a shocking grasp?
Someone can try to use their brute strength.
What if I
I'd love
press
to,
the
but I'm so
inside
far.
to open
So
it?
far, I just can't get
So-
across these fucking bridges.
If somebody wants to try to make a strength check, athletics, they can try to brute strength the door.
No.
There's 3 of you, so you guys basically have 3 tries. Or if someone wants to give a help to someone, I don't know. Okay, Remix does tries at it and can't budge the door.
Uh-huh.
Shandu with
Shandu
that one
pushes,
holy
like-
zero.
Yeah,
He
Shandu
tries?
pushes, throws his back out. Like you hear a loud.
So he's doing the hot foot hop, and he's still like hot foot, and he tries to get the door slips because he didn't get a good grasp on it. Still hot foot's backwards. Give me a dex save because you try to do the door, failed with a 0, and then 1 foot hopped backwards back to the edge. Okay,
Aw.
Nice.
and
I
you
was done with
go
that.
to the very edge. Oh wait,
Oh no, with an 8. Yeah, I
with
fall
an
Sean,
off.
you
eight.
go
I
down
thought
the
you were the
hole.
16. Oh, give me. No,
66, right?
I'll roll it for you.
Is this how Shandu dies?
Hey, you only got 19. That's not terrible. So you fall and take 19 bludgeoning damage. Freddy looks
Damn,
over and he's like,
Chuck,
"Oh,
dude.
good job, Antsy. This is totally your fault."
What are you
I think it's
talking
11.
about? What is
You
that
were-
old man doing trying to lift up that door?
You hot-footed him until he fell off the edge. All right, Silent, your turn. You can either. So you see the same door that they were dealing with.
Does
If you
Drax
don't have
16
any-
get through?
What about Drax
I'm
916?
gonna
16.
gonna-
Oh, sorry, Drac. 1 second. 1 second, Silent. Drac. With the 16, it doesn't open.
Oh,
You got a bardic inspiration if you haven't used it yet.
I
Oh, you do.
do.
1d8.
It's a D8.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
Hold on. Let him roll his D8.
Alright.
Damn.
Roll.
Oh shit! And I stand corrected. You are strong enough, and you open that door.
-1.
All right. So the north door is open. Silent, how are you gonna try the door?
I'm gonna use guidance on myself, and then I'm gonna try and force it open with an athletics check.
Cool. Athletics.
Right, and then I roll this.
Hey.
So 18.
All right. You feel like you're almost there, but on your first attempt, it wasn't enough. Ansi, you want to go and give it a shot? Do you have some magic
Oh,
to
no.
throw at it, or some good old elbow grease?
I've learned my lesson with the elbow grease and Bluey and the little hole of poop that I just got shat out of. So, I'm just gonna sit back on this one and watch these strange folk try to lift this.
Do you hear that, Silent? Ansi said he's a pussy.
I'm gonna fireball the door.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna
It's
fireball
like,
the door.
just try to open the door. I'm just joking. He hides behind Silent. I'm just joking.
Like father, like son.
You try, Freddy. See if you can do it, and I'll guidance
Why don't
him.
you help each other? Jeez.
Because I don't want to. Binks.
Uh,
Do you have any magic to throw at the door, or are you gonna try to use your brute strength?
Can you tell me, does it look like a lock on like a regular door? Like, is there a keyhole? What's the vibe?
No, it's they're blocked with some magic, and yeah, if you don't have like a spell to, like a spell like knock would open it, or the ability to remove a spell, or dampen magic in an area, something like that, or just brute strength. So you basically, yeah. So if you don't have magic, you have athletics.
I don't think I'm very strong. Is there like a crack in the door at all? Like, could I? Well, where's my thinking? I want to try to wild shape into something small, like an ant or a worm, and try to squeeze in that way.
It's kind of like a weird magical door. It doesn't do the cracks.
All right, then so I'll just
You can-
try brute
yeah.
strength then.
Like how you guys are talking about worms over here in the chat.
Yeah, and then she does what we said.
You're not.
Yeah, wait for this.
We'll RP without wasting the slot that you turned into a worm and you inched around the corners and you couldn't find any opening, and then you turn back to yourself and you're like, oh shit. And none of you guys have magic spells to open doors. That's funny. So, oh, did you want me to do the athletics roll for you?
Yes,
Sorry.
please. I'm out in the wild.
I forgot. That's right. And did you say did she have a thing? Does she have guidance? Oh no, you have to
No, there's
against a
nobody
touch
there.
spell.
Go on, yeah.
Does she have
I-
does she have guidance? No. No, she doesn't. Okay. All right. 17 is not quite enough. You try to open the door, doesn't quite make it. Oz, you're gonna come over here, and then I'm gonna give you a dexterity save at advantage this time because you feel like you're pretty prepared for
Oh,
this
thank
next
you.
jump.
Yeah, because I'm not doing well right now. Okay.
Oh, does someone want to throw him a heal before he does this?
Yeah, just a sec.
Wait,
I
we're
think I
not gonna
might
let
have
him.
Do I notice he's
Hey, look at
Oh,
that.
no, that's good. He
He's
jumps.
He's good. He's good.
He jumps over, perfect, and then you run over here next to Binks. And go ahead. You want to give me an athletics to try to get the door? What was that?
Sorry, I was muted. One more time, what'd you say?
Athletics to see if you can try to open the door. You see Binks trying to open it, and she's having a difficult time. So you run up after jumping over, and
Ooh, no, I'm not.
and yeah, you're a
Not
little bit tired
athletic
from
at all.
that jump. So you like also can't get it. It's like, oh.
Did I
You're a little
get
bit-
healed at all?
I don't know if you got a heal yet.
Okay.
Binks, do you
that's
have
fine.
a heal?
No worries. I didn't know if somebody had already tried, but let me know.
I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
might have something. Can you look for me?
Yeah, you have. Looks like you have cure wounds.
I can't
Can I
heal
do
you
that
from here,
for
Ozed.
Ozed?
Sure. So we'll say at first. No, you have 0 first level spots. So I guess I'll do it at second level. Cast that.
What
Healing roll.
Ooh.
It is bing bang boom. That is going to
Oh, I see
be
1 8 and a 7.
20,
That's nice.
22 health. So you can go ahead and add 22 health, Oz.
Ooh, 22.
Now,
Yeah, you
back
gain most
up,
of it back.
Yeah,
back up
28
north.
health. Thank you. I needed that. I appreciate it.
Sean, you make
Because
your
he fails
Yeah,
to open the
so
door, I just
I
pat him and
fell
go,
off
"You're gonna
of-
be okay, Billy."
Shawnee, you walk back around eventually. So yeah, you guys open the door right on the north door here. So let's
Do I
deal
need to
with that
roll a
next.
dex to go across again?
In a second, you're still walking around basically. So you guys have opened the door and you see in. Let me describe what you guys see. So you see a 10-foot tall painted statue of an armored male dwarf wielding a battle axe, wearing a mask. It's at the back of this room here. So the painted statue is 10 feet tall. The room is 20 feet high. And you also see something on the floor in front of him.
Yes.
And what would that be?
You guys might want to walk up closer, maybe perception or investigation.
$20. Soft 20.
All
Perception.
right. It
I'll
looks.
use perception. I see there's a space in front of the statue.
All right. So, so with a 20, you see it in the floor. It looks like a trapdoor made out of adamantine with a pull ring on one side of it. However, before you do anything, I want you guys to both give me religion checks.
Oh, I'm quite proficient in that.
Not me.
Okay.
Less me.
So, so you don't, as you got closer, you don't really recognize the statue. You do notice, that the statue kind of melds seamlessly with the floor, and so it's not like it could just be knocked over. It's kind of like it's like built into the ground essentially.
Oh, wow.
And
Craftsmanship.
it looks really heavy, and suspicious? Question mark.
Yeah. Well, I haven't done anything stupid yet. So Jack's gonna walk up to the statue. He wants to investigate the statue, see if like is it all stone, like you said, or is it like are there parts on it? He's gonna try to reenact Ansi and try to strip this thing of anything useful.
This one is all statue. This one, it's painted, and it's a statue made out of stone, but the stone is painted. It's wielding a stone battle axe, and the stone statue is built into the floor, right? So it's not.
Yeah, it's like flush with the floor.
Yeah, you can't move it or topple it, essentially.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Remix, you think you could lift that?
Also seems like
the statue.
Oh no!
It seems kind of
the trapdoor.
Give me an
I
arcane.
could try.
Can you guys give me an arcane roll?
All right.
With a 7, you don't notice anything. With a 15 remix, you feel like the statue has some sort of magic, some arcane properties.
Getting a funny vibe from that statue, man. I think it might be magical.
You also get.
I don't think so.
You also get the same kind of feeling from the statue. You also get the same feeling from that trapdoor and ring.
Oh. So, hey, I'll give you a little guidance, and then you go ahead and lift that thing up. Yeah.
Okay. Give it a shot, and I'll inspire myself. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this.
It's just a creature you can touch, and I guess he touches himself. So.
I like how you touched him and then ran.
I touched my nipples.
No, I gave him guidance, and I went, all right, I'm gonna watch you do it from over here.
You give him guidance by slapping him on the ass as he walks by you.
And I rub my nipples to give myself bardic inspiration. All right, so I'm gonna try and pull this thing.
It does say you can inspire another creature, but I like the idea of him being able to inspire his own body.
Right?
All right. I need you to give me. So wait. So what did you do? I'm sorry. Say that again.
I was gonna try and pull this thing.
Give me a dex save.
That's not how you pull things.
18. Hold on, let me get that guidance here.
Oh,
I can't roll it.
So, let's see.
Here, just for added measure. 19.
So, rays of magical fire fly out of the statue's eyes, and it hit right next to your feet, and you kind of jump out of the way a little bit, and you barely avoid getting blasted by this thing.
Well,
never mind.
I don't think that was the right move. Woo!
Nope. I think this room stinks.
I almost became Bard BQ.
But that's
all right.
Drax's gonna laugh about 30 seconds later.
I firebolt him. No, I'm just kidding.
So, all right, we're gonna go to the second door now. Silent, did we happen to get this door open yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So, Silent, you go ahead and do you have any magic to throw at it, or are you gonna just do athletics?
I was gonna use detect magic to determine the kind of magic it is.
Okay. You detect magic.
Such.
And you
It's an aura
detect
that follows me as well.
you detect that the door has an arcane lock spell cast upon it, and it can be magically unlocked by a dwarf, by a creature transformed into a dwarf, or through a knock spell.
Interesting.
Can anyone turn into a dwarf?
I don't think so.
All right then. Well then I guess you're stuck with your brute strengths.
Yeah. Hey, Nancy, why not give me a hand with this door?
I thought you already had it.
Oh, I can give you help, so you can do it at advantage, and Freddy will give you the help action.
I will guidance myself as well to make it slightly better.
He slaps you on the back. That's him helping. He's like, "You got it."
Advantage.
Okay,
good.
one. Boom. All right.
I don't. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you get that door open. Yeah, nice. Even better. Boom. Open it. No problem.
What's in there?
All right. Let's see here. So this guy, I'm gonna get this thing
The
out of
detect
here.
magic field also follows me, so
All right. Yep. So okay. So let's see this. You open this room. Let's see. This is. Hold on 1 second. Let me read something real quick. Okay, so this room seems kind of empty. In each corner of the room, there's 4 suits of rusted plate armor without helmets, sized for a dwarf. The room is 20 feet high, and the suits of armor are covered in cobwebs. There are dwarvish runes on the far wall. Can anybody here read dwarvish? Or
Remix
anyone?
can.
Or in I'm sorry. Any of the 3 of you guys in this room here?
Oh, I don't read the Warlock Eater's words, or any word for that matter.
Why you gotta rub it in, God?
You don't read any words for that matter. Huh? Okay, so you see some dwarvish runes. Hold on, let me check. I need to check to see if. Wait, that's Ansi. No, I was looking for Freddy. I clicked the wrong. Wait, where is Freddy? Oh, that's right. It doesn't show up here.
These are some funny looking pictures you got here on the wall.
And so Freddy's like, he's gonna take a look at it.
Mama looks like shite.
Nope. Common sign language and halfling is what Freddy knows. It looks like some dwarvish on the wall over here.
Can I investigate for a trap in my immediate vicinity?
Sure can.
Doe.
You notice that the wall inscription seems like an important part of solving this room.
You see those funny pictures over there? I think they mean something.
I don't know Dwarvish. I can't read Dwarvish runes. Sorry.
Meanwhile, Shandu's still on the ground, just bleeding out from falling, like without her feet. He's like, "You sure about that?
Yeah, Shandu's, you're all injured.
Are you sure?"
What was wrong, fuck you guys? Let's see. Go ahead, you guys, in this room here. Let's see.
what's what kind of magic's in this room specifically? Is there any magic in here?
Well, give me a religion check.
All right, I can do that.
Oh, actually, no. Without a translation, that doesn't matter. Never mind.
Yeah, I can't read, right? I mean, does it?
Yeah, the religion check only
should be
matters if you
nothing.
guys can read something. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
So yeah, you
that's
guys,
right.
you guys see some runes on the wall that seems real interesting, but I don't think any of you are smart enough to depict them yet. And we're gonna take this up with door number 3 down here. And so
can
you
I
guys,
make an intelligence check or something to try and determine what it says?
You don't know Dwarvish, so you cannot read it, unfortunately. Hopefully someone else can. So down here at door number 3, Binks and Ozid, you guys open this door here. Let's see here. This is going to be all right. Okay, you walk into this room, Binks and Ozed, and you see that you guys, because you had opened the door on your last turn, right, Ozed?
I did not. I failed.
Oh, I thought you had succeeded. I'm sorry. Both you guys
Yes,
give
that
me
7 totally succeeded.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, yes.
I was
That
getting
was
mixed
the
up.
7 you were looking for.
Yes. Go ahead and give me athletics rolls, and also have Binks do an athletics roll.
Athletics. 14?
14 is not quite enough. Neither
Son
is
of the bitch.
10. But we're gonna give you guys another shot just because it's another
Heave ho,
chance.
because they're doing it.
We're gonna say like, oh, you guys.
Can we
Actually,
do
this
it
time,
together?
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
if-
this time Binks is gonna help you, and so you're gonna get it at advantage.
Okay.
She's like, let's work together, right?
Well, he's got a +2.
Yeah, so a 16. Is that good enough?
Nope, 16 is not enough to strengthify the door. You
So
guys,
how about I do a handstand and do it while doing a handstand, then I can use an acrobatics check.
Try and like donkey kick it open.
Right? I do a backflip just before, and then I can use an acrobatics check.
What if Binks turned
no, I'm
into a
just kidding.
giant animal?
Ooh, there you go. Yeah, they get it with some bear paws.
We're gonna have. I'm gonna roll for
Or
Binks
an elephant
this
or a
time.
bull.
We're gonna call it advantage on her, or actually we'll just do normal. Nope, 9 also
Normal's
not
not gonna
enough.
cut it. I look at Binks and I tell her, "Okay, slap me as hard as you can. I need to get pissed off."
Unarmed strike.
So yeah, I'm gonna slap him after he says that. I'm just gonna slap him as hard
No
as I can.
hesitation.
Sweet.
No hesitation.
The second he says "slap me," her hands moving towards his face.
And that'll be my... Oh, 15 still isn't good enough. God damn it.
Go ahead. We're gonna say that I'm gonna give you a
You wore it down.
a D8. You get a D8 extra inspiration.
Okay.
Kind of like a bardic inspiration.
We'll just say the one I cast
I'm
on
not
myself,
bard.
since I
So
can't
50
technically do that on him.
Damn it. That's not enough either.
Add that to his 16 from earlier.
There you go. An 18, is that enough?
No, an 18 is not enough.
Can
God
I?
damn it.
Can I turn into a bear and swipe at it?
Yeah. You turn into a bear. That would be. What is a bear plus what? Let
7
me pull
to
up.
attack. No, I don't know. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Let me find the bear.
Yeah, you should
Well, it
have a
depends
bear
on
in
the
your
bear.
items list or people list, actors.
Yeah, I was looking. Here we go. We got,
Underneath
let's see,
Binks'
we got a black
transformations.
bear is a +2 and a brown bear.
Brown
is
bear's
+3.
plus
so let's
4.
use-
Oh, that's legacy.
All right, so we'll say it turns into a brown bear, and we're gonna say strength, and we're gonna say with the help. I think that'll do it actually.
Hey.
22, yeah, that'll do it. All right, so Binks turns into a bear, does bear smash on the door, opens the door, and then
Immediate licks for honey.
Binks, do you want to stay as a bear or revert back to normal? If you revert back to normal, we'll just give you that change for free, basically.
Yeah,
We'll call it an RP change.
I'll revert back to normal.
Cool. So you bear out real quick, smash the door, turn back to normal. What do you
It's
think
like-
about that, Ozed?
Like Banner turning into the Hulk and then turning right back into Banner.
Yeah, Ozed went AFK, right? So yeah, you guys knock this door open and you walk in, and you see that there's a 20 foot high room, and there are dust covered frescoes depicting dwarf smiths at work in their forges. And in the middle of the room, there's an iron anvil that sits atop a stone block in the middle of the floor. So I'm going to go ahead and ask for perception checks for both of you. I'll go ahead and roll Binks's. Binks has, oof, that's a 6. And OZ, I think, is AFK, right?
Yeah. So I see the frescoes and I immediately start to panic after I saw what they did to Ansi. So I want to get in the very middle of the room as far as from every fresco and wall as I can. And I'm just like, don't touch them.
So, I'm sorry, northeast and south wall. So the northeast and south walls all have frescoes. And then the middle of the room had an anvil.
I'm Miss Olivia, by the way. I'm not Miss Gabby. Miss Gabby should be back next week. But
we are going to
May 19th. Buy them as soon as you can because they cancel out. And come June 1st.
Wait, guys, the price of tickets though, it
know.
might sell out.
Yeah, guys, be considering the price of tickets.
Come back to stage.
Sorry.
No, you're right. That
Fine.
girl is loud.
She's just doing her job right. You know?
That girl has a voice for sure. She's
Yeah, man.
she's a professional speaker. Oh,
Talking over a bunch of dancing
Snap.
kids.
Thanks, baby. All right,
Power
so
of extroverts.
OZ, are you back?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Indeed.
So go ahead and give me a perception check.
Done and done. Oh, you shitting me?
All right.
Oh.
So
My
so
rolls have been on point tonight. Oh my god.
in the middle of the room is an anvil, and on the walls, on all 3 of the walls, there's frescoes or something. You think you're not sure. We're gonna take a quick break from you guys after that roll, and Shandu.
Actually, can you take? I'm going to be away. I'm getting in the car, so take us on the break and wait for me.
You know what? It might actually be a good 5-minute break time. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I like that idea.
We'll take a quick
Yeah.
5-minute break. 6 minutes tops. We'll be back, and when we come back,
Right.
I'll be a
Shandu
little
goes-
longer than 6 minutes, but I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, no
All
worries.
Ask
Alright,
about
we'll-
those deals.
the deals. Be back.
So, how's everybody doing? Oh, I know everyone's gone. Okay.
I'm okay. How are you?
Oh, other than that whole busy day thing, doing all right. Yeah,
Those
should have
busy
an
days be
easy.
going around.
Yeah, hopefully next week's a bit more easygoing. I'm doing do AP proctoring, which is $25 an hour for a couple hours, as long as I just sit in a room and make sure the kid's not cheating. So, pretty simple.
Sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
Is anybody here right now?
am.
Zoe wants to say hi. 1 second.
Alrighty.
Dungeons and Dragons. Say, have fun.
Have fun
Thank you.
playing
Thank you.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yay, Dungeons and Dragons.
Thank you, Zoe.
Thank you.
Go at liners. Go.
Go. Nat. One. Liners.
Thank you.
Lavender. Lavender.
Sorry, she just learned the word lavender, so it's very exciting.
No, I
Nice.
know, right? Our crackers are like lavender. I'm
Monkey,
like,
I love you. She's literally just running in circles right now.
nice.
Do it. Get it all out. Go, go, go. I don't know how she has the energy. She's still saying lavender.
And it is a cool word.
I mean,
And smell.
you know, apparently, what is it? The best word in the world is it cellar door. It's like supposed to be like the most romantic word or something in every language. Cellar door.
What? Never heard that.
No. The phrase cellar door is often considered beautiful due to its pleasant sound, a phenomenon known as euphony.
Agree to disagree.
It's the study of how sounds and their combinations affect our perception of beauty. I don't understand it either. I heard it somewhere.
You heard it through the cellar door?
Mm-hmm.
It's like hearing it through the grapevine?
It's better than hearing it through the. Oh, don't. Yeah, let's not close that. Careful. Thank you. Sorry,
Oh, God.
Zoe's messing with stuff. I was like, oh, no, wait. Okay,
When is she not?
Yeah. Welcome to my life. She's entirely too big for how old she is, so
Yeah.
she has more access than she probably should for her age.
Right.
Because she can reach shit on counters that you're like, wait, stop that. No, I forgot.
She's
You're
reaching
tall.
at a
Fuck.
6-year-old level.
Yeah, she's reaching way above her age.
Are we all back?
I believe we've lost Binks for a minute or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was getting those
Hello.
deals.
Well, yeah, she got home.
It's
That's the
all
only
about those
word I
deals,
could
yo.
think coherently. Like that can stick to memory. So
What's coherent? What
Don't
does
worry.
that mean?
the deals. Remember the word deals? That's the only thing I was like.
Davy
Only thing
Deals?
stuck to my mind.
All right, we're back.
Coherent.
Shandu, you've made your way back upstairs after falling and
Okay.
taking injury.
Ooh.
Do you want to try to make it across any of these options?
I'm gonna go back to where I was.
You gonna try to jump over the first one?
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you a dex save at advantage this time. Hey, look at that. Good job.
15.
You made it. Yep, you made it.
All right, so I come back and wait. I just realized. Wait, no, Ansie's with the other group. Smack on the back of the head later.
Do you want?
I tell
Do you
this.
want to? You want to use that roll for jumping a different one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leap from the other one side to the other. I feel like that's gonna be. I feel like I need a higher roll than 15.
Well, I mean, if you got mixed up with which one you meant to go down.
No, I'm gonna go down this way anyway. Because this is my original spot now.
Third time's
it's,
a charm, right?
3. Yeah, 3 per. So I go look at this thing. I was like, what's this? What have you discovered? What fresh hell is this?
Don't touch a thing on the ground. Or if you do, let me move first.
Don't push the shiny red button.
So I just kind of back up a little bit behind Shandu.
Freddy goes over here. He's like, do any of you guys know how to read Dwarvish runes?
Ooh, let me check. Yeah, no. Sorry. I know common, goblin, and orc. No dwarvish.
Was there any in this room? Any markings or anything?
No. It's in the middle.
Unfortunately, Drac only knows small, medium, and large.
Everyone checks to see what languages you speak.
It's the middle room that Silent is in, where there is a Dwarvish runes on the wall.
Sweet. I look out the door and I go, "Oh, hey, you speak Goblin?" All in Goblin to OZ. "Oh, that's freaking rad, dude. You rock." The language of the gods.
I speak back in Goblin to him and I say, "It's okay."
All right. I kind of just walk back in the room.
I hear Freddy yell that. I stick my head out. I'm like, I do. Now, how do I get over there?
If I cast Levitate, could he just go from one bridge to the other?
Yeah, if you cast Levitate. How many targets can you do?
Let me check here. I think just the one. Yeah, one creature or loose object of your choice.
Okay, and who are you casting on?
I'm a loose object.
Yeah, cast on a remake.
All right, so remake.
Is that what you identify as? A loose object?
you you begin to levitate.
All right. Push me, Drac.
Okay. And I give him a gentle push in the correct direction.
All right, so you levitate over here, and you're able to stop yourself. And you're on this side now.
All right. Let me take a look at these things.
Some Dwarvish runes on the wall, and you did say you know Dwarvish, right? So
yeah.
You read, or
nice.
the runes they read. A secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips. Dumathoin. Go ahead and give me a religion check.
You didn't go too well last time.
Ooh. It went great this
A 9,
time. Though.
Okay. So you read that to yourself. You don't say it out loud yet. You just read it to yourself, and you are not familiar with Dumathoin.
All right.
Does it make sense to you? Does it make sense, Remix?
Anyone ever heard of a Dumathoin? Dumathoin?
A Dumathoin? So Freddy's gonna go ahead and make a religion roll. You guys can make a religion roll if you're in there.
I'll put my hand up to my ear and ask everyone through the settings.
So Freddy does not know Dumathoin. Silent does not know Dumathoin.
Can't say I have heard of them.
Ansi does not know Dumathoin. No. Is that I don't know. But what does it say? Can you read it?
A secret never been told will part Dumathoin's lips.
Secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips.
Maybe he's talking about your fresh virgin cock there, Freddy.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, is Dumathoin a lady?
Clyde. Jeez.
Um,
That there was a statue in that other room. Could that be
Could that be
Dumathoin?
Dumathoin?
a secret never before told
Hey,
will
hey,
part Dumathoin's
hey, Oz, what's
lips.
over there? And I say that in the sending stone.
All right, we will now go down to the
Oh, wait,
third
he's
area.
muted.
Go ahead and give me Oz a perception roll.
He's muted.
Sorry. Yeah, no,
Oh, wait.
I was
No,
I was not paying attention. I'm just now back. You
No,
need a
that's fine.
perception?
Perfect timing. Yeah, perception roll.
Hey, look at that. I can perceive some shit.
Very nice.
Just a little bit.
Very nice. So in this room, let's see. So you notice, so like I said, the north, east, and south walls each have a fresco. Let's see, the frescoes are depicting dwarf smiths at work at their forges, and you notice that the stone hammer being wielded by the smith in the fresco on the south wall looks to be not part of the fresco, like it's resting there.
Like I can grab it and pull it off?
Yeah, that's how it looks.
We're trying to get
Got him.
Zoe to stop picking her. I don't know if you guys heard that. We're trying to get her to stop picking her nose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gotta keep that finger out of there.
You telling Nancy that?
That's relevant to our
Yes.
group.
Yes, yes.
It is relevant, yeah.
I look over, Ansi's got his finger. He's like on the second knuckle, just digging for gold. Hey, get your finger out of your nose.
Wait, are you telling Nancy or Zoe?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Free food.
Free
Oh.
food. Oh, gross.
I grow my own. It's amazing. It's fantastic.
I vomit on Nancy's shoes.
All right. So you're in this room, and yes, you see that there's a hammer that could be taken from where it rests. And like I said, remember there's also a anvil in the middle of the room.
You see any writing over there?
Not yet.
Sean,
What do you
tell
do?
that statue a secret.
Are you muted again, Ozed?
I am. I'm sorry.
That's all right. So, did you say what you were gonna do?
No, I haven't said what I was gonna do yet. I'm sorry. I had to look
No
away for a
problem.
minute. But did
You noticed
we determine whether or not I could grab that? You said the hammer was not part of the thing. Can I grab it and try and pull it off the wall?
Sure can. You walk
You're
over
gonna
to it
pull it
and you
off.
pick it up. And as you pick up the hammer, you see behind it there's an inscription in Dwarvish runes, and you don't read Dwarvish, right?
No, I do not. But do I get the powers of Thor right now, or something cool? Like something fucking awesome happen? I just got the hammer, bro. I picked it up first try.
Hold on one second. Oh no, I'm sorry. Etched into the side of the hammer. Okay, that was Dwarvish runes. I'm sorry, not on
So
the wall.
it's in the hammer. So
Yeah,
okay, I
yeah,
pick
it
up
was.
the
It
hammer
was.
and
No,
look
yeah,
at it and
there,
I go, "Oh, this looks like a cool hammer. What is this thing for?"
yeah, and you see that. Yeah, you see there's Dwarvish runes on
Night
it.
monkey, love you. Oh yeah, hang on.
There's also there's cobwebs everywhere in here, like on the walls, and on the frescoes and on the anvil. Go ahead and Binks is going to make a perception roll. If you want to make a perception roll as well, you can. Binks does not notice.
I will do a perception roll as well, just to effing do it. Oh, I was about to be at 19. You bitch.
You
With your
also
rolls
don't-
combined.
You also
Right.
don't notice the thing. But you're standing there in a room with a hammer. What would you like to do with it?
If I can walk out with it, well, I guess can I walk to the other side of the room and look around a little bit?
Yeah.
Over here and just kind of,
Yeah,
take
the oth-
everything in.
The other frescoes just kind of seem like art.
What is this
Come-
thing in the middle here?
That's the anvil.
Can
Remember
I
I mentioned?
investigate the anvil? I thought I
Yeah,
was looking at the wall.
Oh yeah, so the anvil in the middle of the room, it is covered with some cobwebs. You want to kind of clear
Yeah,
those out?
can I investigate that a little bit? Get up there nice and deep like.
Sure. So you wipe away
Well-
some of the cobwebs.
You want me to do a perception check?
No, because you already did. But you walked
Oh.
up, and you wiping away some of these. What do you call
I
it?
didn't roll well, I guess. Okay.
No. You were good enough. So yeah, you wipe away the cobwebs, and then you see another set of dwarvish runes, another inscription on the anvil. So,
Do I notice at all if the one on the hammer I'm holding matches the one on the anvil?
They are both sets of dwarvish runes, but they're not.
No,
the
I know,
same.
but is it the same? Like, because even though I don't speak Dwarvish, I could look at two runes and know whether they're the same or not, right? So, is there any
There's like
matching runes?
There's like the first word on each of them is the same.
Okay.
And then there might be a couple words that are similar in there.
Okay.
But yeah, like the first word and a couple words in the middle might be the same, but other than that, these are different sentences on each one.
Okay. I go, look at this. I don't know what this is saying, but it looks like it's, both of these are part of the same thing, maybe? I don't know. I look at Binks and I say, hey, do you speak Dwarvish? And I guess you could pause us and wait till she comes back.
No, she doesn't speak Dwarvish, but let me see if
Oh.
she has the ability
You're
to
saying all that
read.
stuff in the sending stone, right?
Oh no, he's just saying it out
Yes.
loud, right?
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying it
Can
out
we
loud.
hear him?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys could say
So
it
we
in the
can't
sending
hear what
stone,
he's
but
saying.
Well, no, I could talk to her.
Well,
and
I
if she
asked
doesn't
earlier what you saw in
respond-
there, so.
Yeah. Oh, did you? I didn't know that you said that over the sending stone. Sorry. Again, I was not paying attention fully.
no worries. No, she does not have anything. Okay.
Well, if she says no, then I'm gonna through the sending stone say to the group, does anybody speak Dwarvish? I think this is Dwarvish. I got a hammer in here, and there's an anvil too, but I don't know.
I'll be
what it
right over.
says.
Yeah, Freddy answers you, and he's like, yeah,
Still have levitate, I assume?
yeah, you still have it. Go ahead and
I
levitate
put
over.
my hand up to my ear. Just smash the hammer on the anvil.
I'll walk up.
So
Let me see that.
You walk over, go ahead, and okay, so you're gonna go ahead and look at the hammer first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't say this to many people, but check out my hammer.
Yeah, let me see your hammer.
Mhm.
I don't say that to many people.
So you use your magic of knowing how to read
The
Dwarvish.
language.
And the hammer, it says, "Let hearts be lifted and battles won." And then you look over at the inscription on the anvil, and the anvil says, or it reads, "Let the hammer fall and the anvil ring."
Oh, okay, it sounds like we should hit this anvil then here.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
gonna
see what
take a
happens.
swing.
Hold on. Let me just move out of the room here before you do that. All right, go ahead.
Do you really move out of the room?
Yeah. Last time I almost burnt my sack off.
Meanwhile, I'm just next to Drac and be like, "Do you think they figured it out yet? What do you think they're doing?"
And
look
Oza,
at
did
him.
you?
I chuckle,
Honestly,
and then I
then
hit the
we'll see.
anvil on
Awesome.
the. Or sorry, yeah, I hit the hammer on the anvil.
Awesome. So go ahead and let's see. Is it 10d6? No, I'm just kidding. No, there's no.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, we're
There's
gonna
no,
Shut
there's
up.
no damage. I
Oh,
was just kidding. There's no damage. So the two people in this room, Oz and Binks, when you hit the anvil with the hammer, it makes this big ring, this big ringing sound, and you get bestowed with a gift from
Oh.
this god. You get 10 temporary hit points that last for 24 hours.
Okay.
I think what else? Was there something else that happens? You hear the anvil? 10 temp hit points for 24 hours. Okay, and that's it. And it can only do it once every 24 hours.
Dope.
So remix, unfortunately, you don't get it because you left the room.
About right.
yeah,
Nice.
fortune
right.
favors the bold, man.
Wait,
That-
hey,
it
will
didn't
you
last
add
time.
Binx's? Because she's not
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I got her. Whoops.
Yeah, last time I went willy nilly, that happened.
Oh, oh, remix.
What
So, yeah,
what
you
happened,
feel
guys?
all,
Heckity do.
I heard a ding.
you feel all magically, satiated through, like, almost like you have like a magical shield of 10 HP around you. So yeah,
Nice.
so Freddy is like, what do you think? What do you think what do you think this wall means, Ansi? Do you have any ideas?
I know. The last wall I looked at that had anything dwarvish on it, it took me over and I almost cut your throat out.
I mean, it says a secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips. Do you know what a Dumathoin is?
I have no idea.
We'll ask the others.
I'm really
Use the
sorry. The
stone.
rock eaters just don't do it for me.
What
Silent,
does
you got,
Sean do?
I can't say no. And
Yeah.
and I ask in the sending stone. Does anyone know who Dumathoin is?
Does Halam answer?
No, because remember he gave the stone back to
Ah,
Freddy.
damn. I was really hoping.
Since he
Freddy.
asked that, everybody who hasn't already made a religion check can make a religion check for Dumathoin.
Oh, good. I'll
My
try.
ex-wife was a
I
Dumathoin.
got a 16.
Hey.
Oh man, if
Like
that
this Doom.
if it wasn't a -1 because it's a
Yeah,
DC
well-
7. Wait, no, is it? No, it's not. What is it? Hold on 1 second.
Poop.
I gave
No.
it a try.
It's 17 is the DC.
All right. Well, then come on, Binks' roll.
16 is close enough to know that it is
It's a god.
it's a dwarven god. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So, but
Like
okay, I have a
the one
question
that
for you, DM.
on the hammer.
Do I realize that after hitting this anvil in this room, I gain the 10 bonus HP?
Yeah, you feel
Okay.
magically
Then
protected.
I'm gonna say through the sending stone, "Hey, you guys come into this room. If I hit this anvil with this hammer, I feel regenerated. Like I feel like I have extra. I'm
Give me an intelligence check.
to know whether or not I like. Okay.
If only we had pass wall.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you think that might be accurate. Okay.
I think that might be what?
you think that might be accurate.
All right,
Okay.
Sean, you're gonna have to float over on your own, and I just keep my hands on the wall, or Drac keeps his hands on the wall and just slowly sidles his way across.
All right. You just
See
levitate
what's-
across.
Yeah.
No.
He's just like, all right, fine. If you're gonna be a jerk, you jerk.
What? I lean back. I can only levitate me.
Said the jerk, and then he just casts levitate.
I mean, you
on himself.
technically could put him on your shoulders and give him
You
a
levitate
piggyback
yourself.
ride over across.
And
Yeah,
Remix
aren't you like a
stops
Goliath or
levitating.
something, Drac? Aren't you like big and strong? Can't carry
I'm
an old man.
big, and that's it.
And doesn't Remix stop levitating? Because he.
Yeah, he stops
Wait.
levitating.
All right, he floats over.
This is all happening kind of at the same time. I'm letting it exist a little bit.
Okay.
You know, because I keep switching gears between the different rooms, so we're
Well, I'm
you know,
saying, everybody get your asses in here if you want to get some little extra oomph.
Well, give your hammer a little whack there.
Well, we're still waiting. There's 3 more people over. 3 more.
Did you ever give me that? Yeah, you did. It was a 5, so you thought this was a good idea. Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to the northern armor here, and I'm gonna be like, I can't believe this room has just got this shit in it. And I'm gonna give it the biggest, swiftest hit with my crowbar.
Okay. The pseudo armor just kind of falls over. It's kind of old, but it's more for decoration. Like it might have been used as real armor a long time ago, but it's kind of older, just decorative at this point.
Ha! Worthless dwarven crap.
You guys coming over here?
What do you
We can't.
I don't want to jump over, and I don't do magic. I'm trying to figure out this puzzle. You guys want to come over here with us? Because I think that
I was trying to give these everybody more life force.
It's okay. I don't need it.
Swing your hammer back and forth, and then let's go check out that room.
Okay, let me hammer everybody in here then, and
Hey, yo.
Here comes the hammer.
You hit the hammer again. The tone that it made is not as vibrant as the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody feels any different. You still have the same effect you had before, but you have a feeling that it might only work once every 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
It lasts for 24 hours, and it can be applied once every 24 hours. So just the two of you got it, unfortunately. Binks, welcome back. So you were in this room. He grabbed the hammer out of the wall, hit the anvil with it, and you guys both got 10 temporary HP, like a little bonus or a little buff from these guys. You know, from the magic of this hammer and this.
So enjoy that. It's fun.
Yeah, but it'll last 24 hours, and the anvil can only disperse that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't feel any different.
It only works once every 24 hours. Yeah, sorry, I don't know. Maybe it only worked the one time, guys, but I'll keep it just in case. Here. Actually, here. This is what I want to do. I'm going to look at Remix and say, you know what? Here, you give it a shot. And I throw it to him.
And I duck.
Not like hard. I just, underhand toss it to him. I'm not like winging it at his forehead.
Yeah, you toss it to him, Remix, you catch it, you hit it, you hit the anvil, and it makes the same, almost like a muted sound. It wasn't as vibrant as the first time it hit. And
then I look at him after he hits it, and I say, anything? I didn't feel anything. Did you feel anything?
No, I think you're lying.
Okay, and then I take the hammer back from him and just put it in my sack.
And Freddy calls over. Do you guys find anything over there? I think this I need help to help figure out what this means, you guys.
Before I leave this room, can I look at the anvil and see like if it's A, movable, and B, even worth it? Because I don't know if this hammer works without the anvil.
The hammer, it is like, so the anvil cannot move, and the hammer can just be put back in its resting place and used in the future. It's not good enough to be used for like a weapon. It's more like a ceremonial kind of stone hammer.
Can it be used in the top room?
No, it's.
Okay.
I put the hammer back on the wall.
I think you guys solved the top room already.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it. And I think you solved the bottom room.
I'm gonna tell everybody, hey,
you got the little bonus.
What we gotta do is come back. If we come back here,
so the only room you haven't solved is the middle room.
This this hammer only works once a day.
All right, everyone group in the middle room.
Just this time.
Oh,
just
shit.
tell a secret.
I don't know.
Shandy's just gonna float back there.
I don't know how to get to the middle thing. I can't jump that far.
We'll just however long it takes you, you walk around it, you
Track
jump over.
remembers.
It takes you a while, but we're just gonna say eventually.
Okay, I was gonna say, thanks for not letting me die on the way.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
drop a rope.
I made you guys do
appreciate
that
it.
too many times. We'll just say you guys figured out a way to not die. Binks
While all this
also
happening,
figured out.
Shawnee's picking cards in a
I
hat.
throw a rope across.
So you guys all,
Fashion a
you guys
bridge.
are all in this room,
I put a
and so
ladder
Freddy's
over
like,
the hole.
okay. So those runes, it says a secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips.
So,
Give me Silent. Give
anyone
me a
got a
D100.
secret?
A D100? Okay.
Give me a D100, Silent.
50.
Give me a D2.
Very well.
Tell me a secret, I'll tell you a lie.
Flip a coin.
That's
There
a
you
1.
go.
Yeah, Antsy, we know.
So you recall hearing at some point, or hearing about the dwarven god Dumathoin, or you've heard of the dwarven god of secrets, and you remember after hearing the name like the third or fourth time that Dumathoin is the dwarven god of secrets. But just you know that you just remember at this point.
Secrets are no
I
fun
remember
unless
now.
you share with
Dumathoin
everyone.
is the dwarven god of secrets. But what does this mean?
Try
What
telling a secret.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tell
I
A
was
us.
about
secret
to
never
say.
spoken.
Yeah, but it says from Dumathon's or Dumathoin's lips, not from
says-
yours.
No, it says a secret never before told will part Dumathoin's lips.
So
Give it a
he's
try.
gonna tell us
Wait.
something that he's never told anyone.
Or maybe, wait, maybe it means.
I don't have any secrets, you guys.
I think
I'm-
I get it.
I
think
tell you
I
guys
get it.
everything. I'm open book.
Shandu
We tell a
says,
secret, and Dumathoin's lips will part.
I'm wearing ladies'
That's all
underpants.
it means.
What's a secret?
I think it
We-
needs
we-
to be true.
We all
It's
know that.
true.
We've seen your twig and berries more often than we want to know, and we've seen your frilly undergarments.
I felt it.
He felt it. We felt
Yeah, Shandu.
your
Shandu
kilt.
Boys.
Your kilt has been up more than once. We've all seen your skivvies. Sorry, go ahead, Shandu. What were you saying? And what were you saying,
Shandu
Anthony?
says, I want to talk about my ex-wife. I hate her. She was the worst, and she's awful, and I never want to see her again.
That's not a secret. We've heard you say
He
that
told-
1,000 times.
Yeah, but
You
hold on,
said that one before.
Wait. Let me finish.
Well, you got to bring up old
But-
shit.
Hold on. Let me get to my point, please. Thank you. And then Shandu says, "Well, talking to her, she never let me, get a word out. So technically, it counts as a secret. Does it open?
It does not.
You gotta be kidding me, really?
Well, the question is, should we be telling it to this wall? Maybe we need to go tell it to that weird freaking flaming statue you guys were talking about in the north room.
Oh, the one with laser eyes that kills you when you touch the ring?
That'd be
The
a
what
very
with
good
who now?
idea if you hadn't told him a secret, Freddy.
Well, the runes are in this room, and we haven't been able to act like in both rooms. We've all figured out how to activate something, but this room we haven't activated it yet. I don't have any secrets. Ansi, you're probably the secret keeper. What do you got?
What? I can't tell you my secrets.
Just
You
tell
wanna-
the
you
truth
wanna-
for once. You've never done that before.
You want to part the dummy lips?
Can I roll
Tell
the
us-
peer pressure,
Oh,
Ansi?
Tell us-
shit.
No, because I'm in the middle of doing it myself. Get in line. Come on, Ansi. Shandu, go ahead. Your turn to peer pressure him.
Okay. So what do I roll for peer pressure? That'd be
Say
charisma.
something, and then I'll let you add a roll to it. Go, but you have to say it first.
Ansi. He puts his hand on his shoulder. You're the worst. You're a big jerk. You murdered me. You tried to murder me. So if anything, you owe me. You owe all of us, especially me, telling a secret that'll get us moving, and we can all move on with our lives.
A secret.
And then pats him on the shoulder and acting like that was some profound pep talk instead of Shandu just being a dick.
Wow, Shonda, that was actually pretty good.
I agree
So what's your
with
roll?
all you said.
All right,
Chandra.
all right.
Yeah.
My parents aren't really dead.
What?
Did
That's
that
my
ever come
secret.
up?
Is that true?
Yeah, that is true. I've been lying
Freddy's
to
just like-
everybody.
Freddy's all like shocked. He's like, "What the? Does anybody say anything?"
No,
No.
Sean,
it's
do
like record scratch and stare.
I just stare at him, shocked that he actually told the truth for once.
Okay,
I did not know that.
So,
Shandu just says, "Wait, did anyone bring up your parents before? Like what? Has anyone asked?" Oh,
He's brought up his dead parents all the time.
you hear in these stones that are behind you, like this little area, the shifting of stones as they move, and a downward spiral staircase appears right in this area. The staircase goes straight down.
Like a Zelda staircase?
Wow.
Exactly. 100% like a Zelda staircase.
I
I believe it's 120 feet down. Let me double check that. You guys see as the ground opens and a spiral staircase heads down. What do you do?
Oh.
Shandu would
Good
just
job,
walk
Anstey.
down the stairs.
I'm sorry, what happened?
Ooh, look, a portal.
He just pats his shoulder again and be like, "Good talk, Antsy."
We just hear this sound.
More or less.
No.
All right.
Looking down.
Spiral staircase descends 120 feet. Okay.
Thank you, Joey, for being nice and not making us all tell secrets.
It's just one. Just one secret has to be spoken. So,
Michael
are
was
you guys
putting it on there, and I'm just figuring I might as well be polite.
I go down.
Are you guys
Will you
going?
move? Will you move me? I'm not actually right next to my computer right now.
Yeah.
No worries.
I go down, and as we're going down, I tell Nancy, that took a lot to tell a secret, and I'm impressed with it coming from you. You have grown today.
Oh man, you don't have to be getting all soft on me right now.
I pat Sean
You're becoming a better person.
A better person because I told you a little bit of a secret.
Well, you stopped lying about something. That's a good act.
Okay, we're done now.
Thank you for your worthy sacrifice.
All right, so it takes
I get
a little bit.
3/4 of the treasure down here.
Can I say something?
No, you don't.
What would you like to say?
Shandu, after that heartfelt thing by Silent, Shandu just pats Antsy on the shoulder and be like, "Yeah, that took a lot out of you. Your dead parents must be proud, you know, they must be smiling up at us." And then just keeps on walking.
Fuck you.
All right. So you guys go down 120 feet down this secret spiral staircase. And you enter another hallway. So the stairways exit to this hallway here. Let's see here. Although deep underground, this vault is lit by streams of sunlight that pour down from the ceiling, catching motes of dust in luminous pools. Ornate columns support a 30-foot high vaulted ceiling, which is adorned with carvings of dwarves basking in the presence of their gods. Deep alcoves in the walls, and piled in one of them is a vast golden trove. Actually, you would notice that when you came around one of these corners here. Which corner are you guys coming around? Or are you guys standing in the stairs all day?
Going south.
Right?
I go that way.
I'm gonna fall silent because that seems like
Am I
hard thing to do.
I'm just gonna move the group. Say you guys walked around this corner. Get about here. As you do.
Guys, we should get 2 more players, so that way we got Oh, we should get one more player so that way we could complete this square.
Where's Goose when you need him?
So, as you guys walk around this corner, right, out of the dusty gloom steps an aged dwarf, clutching a staff, carved and painted to resemble a pair of entwined dragons. One red, one gold. Despite the dwarf's age, his eyes are steady and bright. I wasn't expecting anyone, he says plainly. As you can see, the place is a mess. Perhaps you should come back later after I've tidied up a bit.
We weren't expecting anyone either, and I don't mind.
Hey, do you speak dwarf? We were trying to read dwarf earlier.
I do.
Of course.
Wait, remix you do?
How do you think we deciphered everything? Why do you think I levitated to each one?
I don't know. You wanted attention? Like, I can't keep track of what you people do. I'm old.
You see this old dwarf holding the staff look at you guys standing there curiously.
I'm stealthing.
How are you stealthing? Or what are you
I'm
doing
hiding
to
behind
stealth?
the corner of this wall.
Okay.
Just kind of, I'm not even poking my head out. I'm just kind of leaning up against it so he can't
All right.
see my tiny
So
little
you-
frame.
You go flat against the wall, but you did see him, right, at some point?
I have not. I just heard his voice as I was walking forward cautiously.
Okay, he doesn't see you.
After
Shandu,
the secret,
Shandu.
Nancy feels vulnerable.
Shandu says to Ansi, "Does that voice remind you of your dead father?" Hello.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, Zoe.
night. I'm gonna make another perception check to see Ansi. Nope, never mind. But
He
this,
poked him
but,
in the eye with his staff.
but this dwarf is
Oh,
kind of
nice.
wondering who you were talking to.
I like the koala light.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. So,
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
anyone watch Bob's Burgers?
Oh.
Good night. Love you too.
Anyone watch Bob's
Does,
Burgers?
I've seen a couple episodes.
Oh, does anyone remember the green like toy thing?
No.
Oh, okay,
don't.
never mind. I was gonna remind me of that. Never anyway.
So
But
there
Shandu
is. Well, there's a dwarf standing here. Go ahead, Shandu.
Yeah, Shandu says to Ansi, "Does his big booming voice remind you of your dead father?"
Remember, he just said his parents aren't dead.
That
That
was
doesn't
the
pay
joke.
attention.
That was the
That is the
secret.
joke.
Okay, so Barrick was like still trying to figure out who you're talking to.
Shandu's an oblivious dick is the joke. That's the punchline.
I know, I get it. But
Okay.
I'm saying the guy, the dwarf here. He's like,
Oh, the
he's like
dwarf
trying,
is like.
he's
what?
keeps making perception checks because Ansi's hiding. He's stealth, and you're talking to him, and so it's giving him another chance to try to see Ansi, basically. Every time you
Echolocation.
talk-
Sure.
Every
Yeah.
time you talk to him.
And she's
Drac
just
will
like
just stand
staring
in
at
front of
you.
him.
Yeah, right.
'Cause-
Perfect.
All right. Well, that's
Drac gets it.
Shandu's
And
gonna
she
walk
just
out.
looks
and
over
be
at
like,
Shandu with death stare. That's it. Just death stare.
"Here, I'll help you with your daddy issues." Shandu's gonna walk out and be like, "Yes, it is I, Shandu the Mystic, me alone, the brilliant adventurer and explorer."
Drac will just look
And
back
Drac.
and forth and behind his shoulder.
So
Huh?
you
Pay no attention to the. Hold on. Yeah.
Man behind the
Goliath.
curtain.
Pay no attention to whatever Drac is.
That
So-
hurts.
so you do not want to come back later to give me a chance to tidy up a bit.
I can help tidy.
I've seen worse.
I
Believe
can
me, this is
prestidigitate.
I mean-
spiffy. This is spick and spam.
Guess
You're-
we can
you're
wait back
fine,
in the
sir.
hallway.
I think we can go back and wait. For how long? Like an hour, 2 hours? We can wait. Right, guys?
Would you like
We can
Drac
lea-
to help
we can leave this-
prestidigitate and help, or would you like us to just leave
This
for
spell
like an
slots my
hour?
We can
luck.
play some cards while we
Silence
wait.
it.
It's fine.
You've already seen the place. Guess it doesn't matter at this point.
No.
Why have you come?
That's what she said. But don't.
Everybody give me, everyone who can see this guy, give me a perception check.
Can I see him? I'm kind of around the corner and behind several people.
Yeah, you would have to
Good boy.
maybe step
You can
forward,
move.
come around the corner.
Okay.
I just got another 20.
Okay,
Shandu with a 24,
I don't see
Binks
anything.
with a 17. So I would say 16 and higher.
Ooh,
When
a
they
14.
see this guy, okay,
pick it.
that's easy. So 16 and higher
Oh, I don't
sees
see him.
tiny. It's almost like gold leaf. You know gold leaf. It's like in food
Yeah.
or different things, right?
Mhm.
In the corners of his eyes, in the area in the very corner of your eyes where it would be pink, it seems kind of gold-ish, like he's got gold leaf in the corners of his eyes.
He's got
As he
stripper eyes.
as he looks at you guys, curiously, and as he clutches
John, rolled a nat 20. What does he get?
I was like, let him finish describing it, and we'll find out.
yeah. So you see all that, Shandu, and you also notice something extra about this guy. Go ahead and give me an arcane roll to try to figure out what that extra thing is. Okay. You definitely feel like there's some magic going on with this dwarf. There's more to him.
There's more than meets the eye.
Yeah, more than meets the gold in his eyes, basically.
Yes.
He's a transformer.
Oh. I would try to read his mind, but I already used up all my spell slots because somebody didn't want to carry me.
So what brings you here?
I've come. I was like, I'm just trying to be like, see if I can kind of like gesture everyone to kind of get back, like putting my hand behind my back. Okay, or remix can be like, we are here. Well, more me. These are my manservants.
No.
I have come down here seeking riches and riches.
No.
You're here seeking riches.
Yes.
Fool.
He's incorrect. He's old. His mind's shattered and broken. He doesn't really know what he's talking about. We're here
Why
to
have
help give
manservants
the
like these two?
We're here to help give the gold back to the city.
Why would
That
you
is-
do? What do you mean give the gold back to the city? I'm here guarding it for the open Lord Dagult Neverember.
You mean me?
I'm here guarding it for him.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he sent us.
The city's in
He
a
looks at
rather
you.
bad place right now.
He looks at you, Shandu, and he squints, and he says, "Oh, you sure have aged."
I know. The sun just does not do wonders to the skin. Look at me. All wrinkles and sags and smells. It's definitely from the sun.
So is it you that brought these people here?
Yes, as I was trying to explain, these are my manservants. Ungrateful ones of that. I looks at Silent. You're like, ungrateful ones of that.
Well, where's the Lord? Where's Neverember?
Neverember will be joining us shortly. Just just wanted to, get ahead of them because
Drax's hand is in his face.
Deception check at disadvantage.
Yes.
And this is where we die.
Yep.
Which is not good because I only have like one spell slot. I'm gonna shoot a fireball. Deception.
We don't pause the
if
game.
you die.
Disadvantage.
You have paused the game, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to speak to the Lord. I know you're friends with him or acquaintances.
How long have you
I
been
don't know
down
what
here?
How long have I been down here? I've been down here the last 10 years guarding the gold for the Lord. And I hold the staff.
Drac is
I hold my
putting
staff too.
things together still.
The staff I hold to protect the city.
Drac looks at Silent. Silent, did the man say the Open Lord was Never Ember and not Silverhand?
Yes.
When was Never Ember the last Open Lord?
I think so. Yes.
No, I said when. Drac is
I
confused.
don't
I don't
know.
remember the order. I wasn't really here.
Go ahead and give a history.
I've already forgotten the name Shandu said he was.
Yeah, I think Shandu should continue
21.
to forget the name.
So yeah, you remember that. You remember that he is not the current Open Lord of the city. He was the previous one. He was voted out basically after he hid the money, right? After he hid the gold.
Mm-hmm.
He was away. He was visiting Neverwinter, and the other lords voted him out. And now Laeral Silverhand is the Open Lord, and he is just the ex-Open Lord. And you also remember that his son was the one that you assisted at the beginning of the campaign.
All right. So I step forward and I say, I must unfortunately say to you that he is no longer the Open Lord. It is now someone by the name of Silverhand.
Okay, and I'm still doing my job.
Okay.
And how do I know? Let me make a persuasion. How do I know that you are
the gift?
that you speak true? What's up?
Do we still have the gift?
What
from
gift?
her?
That was just the key to get in.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't. Yeah, it was. Remember, it was just a key from a
It
gift from a
doesn't say
queen.
like from the Open Lord of Waterdeep.
It's just from a queen, right? It just happened to also be the Open Lord of Waterdeep, right?
Yeah.
This is a very big role. Could I have like some inspiration or anything?
I
No.
still haven't used mine.
Thanks
My
for the
inspiration, like my heroic one.
Remix, how do you inspire?
Hey, little loot right behind him.
All right. You feel inspired, Silent?
All right. And did you say you gave the heroic inspiration, Drac, or no?
I think I would use mine for that. Yeah.
All right. So so heroic inspiration is like I can either reroll or get advantage, right?
Yeah, you just do advantage.
All right. So
If
I'm gonna do advantage.
if you're planning on it ahead of time, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do advantage.
Hey,
Natural 20.
Natural 20 should do it. You're telling me there's a new Open Lord?
Yes. He was voted out probably not long after you had been sent here to guard this place.
Even if he's not Open Lord? Isn't it still his money?
It is. That's right.
No, it's the city's money.
But isn't it also
money.
Yeah, isn't it also the city's money?
Yeah. Yeah,
if he put it here
Drac is
on
just that guy
behalf
in the
of
back
city.
going, yeah, just agreeing.
Right. All three of you guys give me a persuasion roll.
I'm
gonna
back.
stay in
Sorry.
my sending stone.
Oh, you're fine.
It really sounds like the freaking Lord stole this money.
Oh my god, guys.
All right.
It's looking good.
That there you go. Thanks for coming back. That was it. So okay. All right.
Nice rolls.
So Lord Neverember is no longer the Open Lord. Who is the Open Lord? You said Silver something?
Silverhand, yes.
Silverhand, yep.
It should have been me.
And this gold, you're telling me that you're bringing it back to the people of the city to whom it rightfully belongs?
That,
Yes.
That's
Yes,
the
it's-
plan, yep.
It's been known to be lost for many years now.
Well,
We were tasked to find it.
even though I am loyal to the Lord of Waterdeep, I believe you. I believe you. I believe all of you. So what do you plan to do with this gold?
Give
And
it
what should I do? Should I remain with the staff?
Well, what does the staff do?
This is the dragon staff of Algarion. But this staff is what emanates the dragon ward throughout the city.
Oh,
Well,
that's important.
that word is important. Maybe you
And
we
should
should take that
stay
too.
here in the city.
If
I
you
was
look,
gonna
Word
say, they
up.
should probably keep it then, right? Keep the city safe.
he points in this corner here. So in this corner down here, right? Like you see all this gold that's flowing out. In the one that's right above it, which is I guess the second one on the left, there's gems scattered about on the floor there. And he says, "Okay, I have no use for the gold. I'm only meant to watch it. The gems, however, those are my food source. I eat the gems, and I'm starting to run low. It's been 10 years. I could
You eat gems?
yes, I eat the gems. That's my food. If
Can
someone,
I see your teeth?
if the city could provide me with more, I would be able to remain down here and be the wielder of the dragon staff to basically, keep the evil dragons out of the city.
Oh, we can do that.
Or
But
that sounds like something the city would for sure provide for.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll go talk to the Open Lord. Bring him maybe, some of the gold as proof that we found it.
So wait,
Yeah.
are you the only one that can wield that staff?
I mean, I'm not the only person that could wield it. I am the current wielder. I am attuned to it. I would have to be unattuned to it for someone else to attune to it, and unfortunately, that would require my death, as I would fight to the death to keep this staff. The staff is part of my gift to protect the city.
Well,
The gems I need; those are my food. But the staff was was a gift to me to protect the city and to protect the city's gold for Lord Nebrember. But you're saying he's no longer in power.
Yep,
yes.
Is he alive?
presumably.
Yes, we presume. We don't know exactly.
He was a close friend of ours. He looks over at Shandu. Shandu, you have no idea what he's talking about.
Yep.
Can confirm.
And so he says, "Well, do what you will." And he kind of walks and leads you guys this way, and he points over to this very large pile of gold.
I whisper to Ansi.
So you guys see in this alcove. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead and whisper.
No, I said I was gonna whisper to Ansi. Are we gonna kill him? Question mark.
No, he's no. What is wrong with you? No.
No. He's asking
Well,
Ansi.
no,
We're not there.
Yeah, nobody else hears this. I
Yeah, stop
whispered
that.
to
Okay, sorry.
Ansi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both of you, stop. Let Ansi
Freddie
answer.
heard that though. He's like,
Freddie.
"What?" He's like, "No."
You know,
And I-
Freddie may have heard it because of logistics, but I whispered to Ansi.
Sweet.
Can I make
I
perception
turn around
check
and I
to
just
hear them?
grab
No.
freaking.
There's no way you
Can I
would
do
know
an
to make the
apology roll?
perception check.
No.
Go ahead,
no,
Nancy.
no.
Go ahead, Nancy.
I just reach over to Freddy and I grab Freddy by the balls and give him a squeeze and go, shut up. I don't know if we're gonna kill him yet or not, but I mean, I'm not a dwarf lover. It wouldn't be any. We can always take that stuff and we could use that stuff to make a little bit of cash. Protect the city, not protect the city. Maybe get in with some dragons on this.
Shut up,
Then I
Nancy.
let go of Freddy.
I tell him, I say that staff look kind of cool, but I say it to him. I say it to him in orc, right? Orc.
Goblin.
No? Or sorry, goblin.
Oh.
Didn't you
Yeah,
use
I
dice?
don't.
He said you guys
I
could
don't
take the
know.
gold.
If we need that stuff.
No, the
I don't
staff
know
is
what they
his.
want with it.
Did you hear him? He said the staff was
Do
his
we
gift.
want to stab it? Freddy, we are not talking to you, sir. We're speaking in Goblin, dude.
Yeah, but he knows what you guys are
Does-
talking about because he talked about it before, right? You were
Yeah,
saying
but does Freddy speak goblin?
you guys, but before you guys switched to Goblin, you guys started talking about it, and so even though you guys are talking Goblin, he's assuming he's like, no, don't do anything bad, don't do anything bad.
Shandu speaks Mind Goblin.
I think
My
right now we
goblin
should
D's
worry
nut.
about the gold.
Damn it,
It's
you
gonna
already
take
knew.
a bit to get this gold up. If he doesn't even care about it, I'm gonna sit here though. He doesn't know I'm here, I don't think.
Can
So I'm
you
just gonna sit here quietly.
can you see the gold? Have you seen the gold from where you're standing, Nancy?
I mean, I could peek around the corner and look. I've got a pretty decent line of sight to that area.
So Shandu, Silent Remix, and Drac, you guys see a lot of gold.
Big old pile of gold.
So
It's gonna take a bit to get that out.
I don't know if you guys your characters don't know the exact amount or the exact weight, but I'll tell you just so you can kind of visualize it. It's 500,000 gold pieces, and the combined weight of 10,000 pounds. So there's no way that you guys are taking all this gold out because no one is carrying 10,000 pounds without some sort of trick.
Nobody
So-
has any bags of holding or anything.
We've
Cool.
got a few.
Shandu has his hat. He's just gonna
I was
like
just-
not a bag of holding, but he's just gonna like put some gold coins in his hat.
I think we have 3 bags of holding.
So we have a bag of holding, which
They can each hold 500 pounds.
Yeah, it's only
500
500 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, all we need is 500 pounds. We got 3 of that's 1,500 pounds of gold we can walk off with. Ours. And just wipe our hands and,
And then
leave.
and then tell them about tell the open lord about this place and
Wait,
keep
now
the city
hang on. Does
protected.
anybody have the ability to possibly open any kind of portals from here to another place where we could, just take a couple loads?
That would be really useful, wouldn't it?
Ayo.
Mm-hmm.
Or we
Oh.
can form like one of those daisy chains where we just kind of like, here's a
peasant railgun?
here's a hatful, here's a
The
hatful,
peasant
here's a
railgun
hatful.
for the peasant. So okay, so you guys can carry so 500 pounds of gold in each one of those bags of holding, and then I think
Yeah,
each,
see, there's 3 of those. We could
And
like
then
take
15.
one,
each
hand it to
person.
somebody on the other side. They can dump it and then hand it back, and we could
By the way,
fill it. And
there's-
yeah,
Just there's nothing that says that you have to take all of this gold with you right this moment. Okay.
No, no. But I'm just saying, if we
I
could
mean-
teleport to a certain location, put it all
we
there.
can't do it.
You
It's
can't.
Okay.
so.
That's fine. That I only posed the question. Don't be mad at me.
If only,
You
if
bastard.
only we had a portal gun.
So you guys go ahead. You fill up 3 bags, and he's like, "Oh, that doesn't make much of a dent."
Word.
Right?
Yeah.
Well then,
it's like,
on top of those 3 bags, how much additionally can the rest of each of us carry?
I can carry 100 pounds more.
I would just ask the nice dwarf, is there anything you can do to help us take some of this back? To show
Hello.
the open lord.
Hello, nice dwarf.
Let's see.
Because I remember, actually,
I'm trying to look at.
before, like while they're thinking, actually, what's your name?
In
My
D&D
name is
5e, a gold piece weighs approximately 9 grams, or roughly a third.
No. We're using book logic. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
yes. It says right here, piled in one alcove are 500,000 gold pieces, the combined of which is 10,000 pounds.
50 gold pieces is approximately a pound.
It's written into this campaign, so don't worry about that.
Nice. Word.
He says, my name is Barak Klinghammer.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure
Nice
I
to
could
meet you.
call you by your name. Yeah.
Barak is a name I go by.
Okay, Baruch. Is there any way you can help Drak and his friends take this gold up to the open lord? Or any way that you would suggest us to do so?
I'm open to suggestions. I don't personally have an easy way that I can think of.
Well, if you don't, we'll
Well,
just use these bags of holding. We're gonna grab
make
some
multiple
and just
tricks.
show them that we have the ability to find it. You know?
So you will return with
The open lord, hopefully.
Shandu.
I would like to meet her.
Yeah.
Shandu says you have no spells in that
Alright.
staff to transport all this gold somewhere else.
Let's look it up.
Shandu. Barak already told us the staff's power is to keep the dragon ward on the city.
It's still a pretty good question.
Yeah.
Who knows? The answer might be yes.
Yeah. So no, that does not. So the dragon basically just, or the never. Yeah, the staff it does the dragon ward. It also has the ability to. Wait, I'm not saying that.
Oh, it also has the ability.
Come on. All
Mm.
right.
Eh?
Come on.
Sounds like it's worth stealing. That's all I'm saying. I don't know
Yeah.
much.
Do that, we all die.
Can I do a hey look over there deception roll, leaving it vulnerable to someone else doing a sleight of hand?
No.
No.
Can I
was
bribe
too
them for a
robust.
pile of gold?
Train, remember when I said 50-50?
Yes. I remember when you said this, and I know exactly what's happening right now.
Your party members are teetering on that on that edge.
I think we should take what we've got in the gold right now and go stash that. Bring a little bag back, like 100 gold, a couple hundred gold. Tell the people who want it. And then just let them reward us after that.
Are
Well,
we
we're
on
taking
that
it to the
second
open lord.
50? Is
Did
that the
you-
problem?
You're teetering towards that, supposedly.
I think I'm being super sneaky good.
You're on the path to the dark side.
I won't say what the other 50, what that 50
Well,
is.
I'm just saying that in Goblin to OZ right now. And I'm looking over at Binks. I'm trying to gauge Binks and what she thinks we should do. And as I'm kind of saying this in Goblin, understanding that she probably can't understand a word I'm
I've
saying.
always wondered what the other side felt like. Let's do it.
I could always use the cash.
It's just gonna turn into a 4 versus 4 PvP over the gold.
Yeah.
Binks.
It's for the city. It's for my pockets.
I look over at Binks.
I am the city.
I am my pockets.
And in Gnomish, I say, hey, Binks. What do you think we should do? We should try to get as much of this gold in our possession as possible before we give it back to the lords. Don't you think that?
I mean, it really should go to the people if we can.
There's
You know.
freaking 10,000 pounds of gold there. They ain't gonna miss a couple hundred of it.
True, but we're also some of the people. So by giving it to the people of the town, benefits us as well.
Yeah, we are the people. People starts in my pockets.
Yeah.
I kind of have to agree
Yeah.
with
Be the
OZ
change
there.
you want to see in the world. Sorry.
I could always, I could always transform into, a donkey or a pack horse or something and carry some.
Yeah,
some
do
more
that.
stuff.
Do that.
It's a very beautiful idea.
or we
Get
just-
as much of it as you can.
You guys, all we have to do is tell the Black Staff she can probably open a portal. She does portals.
No, if she's going to create a portal, it's going to create a black hole or some portal to some Lovecraftian nightmare monster because she.
Shandu, stay in your half of the circle,
Yeah,
please.
Shandu is like
get
straight
in
over
your
the-
half of the room.
He turns into a goose again.
This dwarf is like, why is the
Right?
wizard screaming?
Pass that cone of silence. Do it now.
We
Do it
ask
quick.
this question all
Is everything
the time.
okay? Is everything okay,
Zip it.
wizard?
Oh,
No,
don't worry
like
about
we,
it. Don't
like,
worry about it.
like
I'm
we
just.
said, he's he's a
Senile
little
old man.
bit
Long-winded.
lost in the mind.
Lost in the
Yes,
sauce.
which is why I'm supposed to have manservants who are reliable and loyal instead of whatever
And
this
we are,
is.
and
You
we
guys
are
are just mean.
reliable, and we are loyal.
I'm not
But
your
right now
servant,
you need to.
you old
But right
fool.
now you need to take a nap.
I'm paying you to be
Obvi-
jerks.
Obviously, he
Believe it?
doesn't remember me, so I believe that. But it must be nice to be back in your tower again, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. I'm loving
He's
it.
not the Black Staff.
No, not the Blackstaff Tower. I meant the tower that's above this place.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Right?
Amazing.
I assume you came back to your tower?
Yes.
Oh my
These
god.
ridiculous questions. Because I
What an
already
idiot.
forgot, Joey. I already forgot what I've already said. Shandu said he was.
You never said this. You don't know anything about this. So information that you don't know.
Jack.
But Drek might, because he's got that little stone that gives him information.
Yeah.
But you might have been friends with someone, and then maybe a little stone took some memories away, and yeah, you don't realize, you don't remember. So he's talking about stuff you have no idea.
Ew, Drax got Shandu in his pocket.
All I remember was trying to roll like, yes, I'm definitely that guy or whatever.
So if you guys remember the Stone of Galore.
Yep.
Basically what happened is after the gold was hidden, it removed the information, like it made people forget, right?
Oh, they got Men in Black.
In Shandu's case, it maybe made him forget a little bit too much, because it made him forget the tower that used to be his. But
Did
he
we
doesn't know
break
that
into
yet.
his own place?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that.
Mhm.
This old wizard
Shandu had
tower.
a tower?
Yeah, but you haven't been here in 10 years, because with the act of helping the Lord hide the money, and you don't remember doing this because, like I said, the stone wiped your memory, but you helped him hide the money, and then in the process of the stone kind of wiping everyone's memory, it made you forget about your tower, because the tower is kind of like, part of the vault essentially now. It's like, yeah, so it accidentally made you forget about more than it meant to, I guess. But you don't know this yet. But that's what he's alluding to. Shandu doesn't know this yet. Player knows, character doesn't know.
I was just lying to be like, yeah,
No, I know.
Guy, this place is mine, totally mine. Yep.
Yeah. No, I know you're lying.
Jack up.
I know you're lying, but that's
okay.
I'm letting you know what happened.
Oh, okay.
I'm letting you know the behind the scenes, I guess.
Got it.
So yeah, you guys fill up 3 bags. Are you guys gonna try to take those bags out? Maybe get the Black Staff to
Open a portal.
teleport the gold, or are you gonna try to fight this guy, or you fight each other? I know which way I would not recommend, but
I think it's time to donkey up and get as much gold as you can.
I'm just gonna start leaving.
Take it back to the troll skull.
And taking it to the open lord.
So,
or taking it to the Black Staff to take us to the open lord.
So you guys
as I come around the corner, I go, Antsy, we got 3 full bags of holding of gold, 1,500
You got
pounds.
3 bags, 500 pounds each. And then maybe each of you guys maybe you have like a little pouch that you fill with, I don't know, how much can each person hold? Maybe 50 pounds?
Fill my
I can
pouch.
hold 100.
Yeah,
So you
Drac
guys fill
doesn't-
some
Drac
pouches.
doesn't take any.
Okay,
He just
Drac
wants
doesn't
to make
take
sure
any.
it gets the correct spot.
And so you guys fill up some pouches.
I don't take any either because I'm still hiding.
You're hiding. Shonda, did you fill up a pouch? Or no, you had a bag of holding, right? Wait, who had
No,
the three bag? Who has
like,
the three
It
bags
was
of holding?
it was me, Remix, and Binks.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
one.
John, I just said I'd pull out my hat and just start using that.
All right. You pull
If that's
10
if
pounds.
that's allowed.
You put 10 pounds of gold in your hat.
Yep.
Okay. So, all right, you guys grab some
But I
gold.
totally had
and,
Binks's one from earlier, so I filled that
And
up.
Barak says, and when you return to take the rest of the gold, you plan to bring more gems, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
that is
Because-
correct.
We'll let the open lord know.
Yes, because that was part of my deal. He was supposed to return by now. My pile is starting to get low. But I will continue to do the job. I will wield the staff. I will protect the city from down here. You guys can take the gold. And I'll be here. By the way, did you close the door when you came in? The vault door.
I don't remember. Did we?
I don't think we did.
No, you guys didn't. Well, if you need
no.
if you need to close the door, you need to keep the 3 keys if you want to open the door again. However, to close the door, it is there's a command word. It's Azam.
Azam. Got it.
Got it.
Yeah,
Azam is the command word.
Yeah, Azam is the command word. I don't know why I said Shandu, but yeah. Azam is the command word to close the door.
Kazam!
Got it.
Yeah, literally.
Well, and he walks over, he grabs a gem, and bites into it like an apple. It's like, oh, well, looking forward to meet the new open lord. Good luck. Good luck, adventurers.
You do. All
Yeah,
right.
we'll be
So
back
you
as
guys-
soon as possible. Thanks for protecting the city.
You guys go back up the stairs.
Yep.
Yes.
I like stairs.
So you guys
Especially
go back.
after getting all this additional weight. It's awesome.
You guys go back up the stairs. You guys come through here.
Begrudgingly.
You are feeling
Tired?
slightly weighed down with these heavy ass bags, and you see this thing you guys have to jump over, unless you wanted to
Wait,
jump.
How about someone just casts Featherfall and then we go down?
You guys can do that.
I'll just float down. Save it on me. Use it on everyone else.
All right. Yeah. If you guys still have the, wait, how
I
long
can
does
float
levitate
for
last
days.
for?
I want to say like an hour, but I don't
Okay.
know.
So yeah, levitate.
Levitate lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep. Concentration up to 10 minutes.
It cuts out halfway down.
I'll say it's on the last
I can
10
feather
seconds
fall
of it.
for a minute.
If you use the
Feather fall
levitate right
5
this second,
people.
I'd say it works. Otherwise, no.
It does say when the
Okay,
spell
yeah, float
ends, the
away.
target floats gently to the ground.
That is true.
Okay.
So
You
the,
take a
sec-
step
the
over.
second you
Flies.
jump off, it just.
Over there.
So how many
Yeah,
levitates
please
do
let
we
me
have?
be one of the ones, because I've fallen down this place like twice now and broken almost every bone I have.
All right, so we're gonna say the levitates levitate, and then someone casts a feather fall spell.
What did
Okay, I
Shaw do?
cast
Did you hear her
Featherfall.
complaining?
And how
Please
many
cast
people?
Featherfall on my fat ass because it's not going to fall gracefully.
All right, so
I
go
can
ahead.
cast that on
Anyone?
5 people.
Okay, so just go ahead and move you guys 1 square up for everyone who's feather fall down.
Am I one of the few? Because I hope.
You're already down there.
Okay, sweet.
So say these 3 that got feather falled, Drac levitated,
Binks
Shandu levitated
and
down, right?
me.
And Binks.
I'll do
and,
Binks and me.
And you. All right.
And Freddy's the last one.
Sean,
Freddy
doing
can just
Freddy.
die for all we care. Say goodbye.
Freddy
Bye,
ties,
Freddy.
Hey,
Freddy, you shot no to break your fall.
Freddy ties a rope to it, and he climbs down the rope.
Oh,
That's
I was
the
gonna
right
say,
move,
hey,
kid.
hey, Freddy, jump down, and we'll just watch him fall right next to us.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
great idea.
Hey man,
Is climbing a free
you
action?
okay?
Are you guys all right? All right. So 1 second here while I go ahead and deal with something here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we jumped down in the right spot.
Well, you know, I gotta just move some stuff around. So you guys are... Actually, let me move this guy. Because you guys would be right above this thing. So basically like this line.
Yeah, what the hell is this guy? What's happening?
That guy's
Doppelganger.
doppelganger.
Shandu walks up and is like, can we help you?
He's got them, what's happening eyes? This is what,
Damn it, Shandu, I
Alright.
thought I told you to close the door.
Alright, so you
didn't
guys...
Man,
tell me
Shandu
anything.
never closes
You
the
got
door.
closer to what happened?
First one through, and you guys are just mean. You guys are just mean. You're horrible manservants.
you guys... Alright, you guys jump down. Freddy comes down the rope. You guys all get down at around the same time. And you look around and there's... what is it? We have cultists. There's 3 cultists. There are 3 cult fanatics, and there is a doppelganger who looks unamused. They're just watching you guys as you float and climb down. And as soon as you guys hit the ground, they look at each other for a second and then say, "Get them!" and they attack. So go
We
ahead
look
and
at each
roll
other and we say,
initiative.
"Get him!"
Samesies.
Aw. Ooh.
Did I roll a nat 20? Neat.
Yeah, maybe.
Lonely cultist. I wonder why he's lonely.
Probably because no one loves him.
Or
That could be
culty.
it.
Scared cult fanatic. Oh, I'm so scared. It's scary in here. All right, is that everybody? Jeez, that's a lot of people. All right, Anzi, look at you being first.
You're saying that like you
Yeah.
didn't put them there.
Hey man, I'm just running the game as is. These are all the people in the module. I honestly don't think it's enough. You guys are gonna wipe the floor with these wussies, but
Yeah, I was
whatever.
about to
I have
say.
only one spell slot left, so then we're gonna just get him in like one, like
Can
Can you
little
kill the one with
corral.
the weird eyes in front of us immediately?
You
He's
can use
creeping me
cantrip
out.
spells.
Corral him in one spot, and I'll fireball him because I got only one fireball.
Or fireball yourself.
Or one
Anzi,
speed with
you,
All right.
click the begin combat
Everyone
button.
else.
Where the fuck did these guys come from?
They probably walked in.
Through that
Man,
door.
You left the door open.
Well, could we have shut it anyway? We didn't have the password or whatever that fucking
That's a fair
dwarf
point.
said.
We didn't know it. All right, let's go.
I like how it's automatically a fair point when Ansi brings it up.
Well, to be fair,
I can have
Sean,
logic
you
every once in a while,
say a
Sean.
lot of
Jeez.
weird things.
I'll take a step forward as we're having this dialogue and
Take it
just
back to the
stab
temp
the
agency where
cultist
I
in
hired
front
you.
of me. 21.
Sorry, the cultist. I'm pretty sure that hits. Let me double check. Yeah, that hits.
Would hope a 21 would hit. That does 9 damage, and since nobody's around, I can't do my extra attack. But I will do
But
my
he dies.
dagger. He dies with 9 damage.
Yeah, I know. I
Oh,
told you
crap.
these guys suck.
So I just stab my sword deep into his kneecap and just pop it right off into his mouth, and he chokes on it and dies.
Yeah, you hit,
Kneecap death.
you hit the femoral artery or whatever, and it just starts, splurting.
He chokes on his own kneecap.
That's the one in the leg, right?
It's in the leg, yes.
All right. You're covered with the
Oh,
blood that
shit.
squirted out of the cultist.
Oh my god, they're squishy.
Hit the other ones, quick.
Yeah, I'll walk up to this guy and do my good night.
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 Good night.
Do my dagger attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this one regular. I'm not gonna do my extra.
Hits.
So it is a 19 hit.
Yep,
Sweet.
hits.
And that will do 6 damage.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Very
Waha,
good.
you're not so squishy.
And the lonely cultist is dead. So now we have the Scared. Whoops. Not toggle visibility. Alright, he's down here.
It's got
Alright,
invisibility,
scared,
guys.
Scared cult fanatic. Oh, he's got spells. He's gonna cast.
I like how we're all just lined up.
We're in lightning bolt formation.
Right?
We are. We're also in kind of fireball formation as well.
He's gonna cast Hold Person on. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. We'll just roll d6 and subtract him. All right. That is Shandu. Shandu, I need a wisdom save from you.
Okay. Wisdom,
You've got
saving
this.
throw. There I go. Oh no.
Nope. That's an
All
ability
right.
check. But is that the same?
That's
Oh.
an ability check.
You can click the thing in the chat window there.
Yeah. I remembered I could do that.
Yeah, better.
All right.
That was better.
Whichever one you prefer to take
it enough?
10 or 15.
All right. You are not held.
Yay! I mean, I don't know, but yay!
Yay! Yeah. Yay is the good one.
Go wizard tank of spells.
Maybe I'm lonely. You ever think of that? Okay.
All right. And then he's gonna take a few steps over here.
I hate how quiet it got after that.
And let's see, that's gonna be his turn. Remix the beat.
All right, I'm gonna look at this doppelganger here and firebolt his face. Assume that hits.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
Bang.
17 damage.
Nice. Good, nice firebolt.
Huge.
All right.
Very good.
Is he dead?
No,
All right. I'm gonna move over here and get out of the line.
maybe close to a third of his life, but pretty good. It was a good hit. Anything with the bonus?
Yeah, I'm gonna scream. Ah! As I do that. Nope.
You're gonna what?
Just scream.
Oh.
Scary doppelganger. Fireball and
All
run.
right.
Or firebolt and run.
The doppelganger. He's gonna take a step forward, and he's gonna attack Binks. Binks is right in front of him.
See why I moved?
All right. What does this say? No, it's not a. Okay, so it's a multi-attack. It's a slam. It's the first one. All right, Binks. First attack is low. Oh no, 18. Does 18 hit?
Yes.
All right. Slam damage is 7. Second attack.
Do I still have the temporary HP points?
Yep, you have
in
10,
the hammer?
10 temp HP. So basically, the 7, you have 3 left. 3 temp HP on top of that. So second attack. That is going to hit with a 22.
Obviously.
And then he's going to do damage. He's going to do 9 damage. So they'll take the 3 of your temp HP and then 6 of your regular HP. And that's Doppelganger's turn. Freddy's turn.
Got it.
Freddy is like, oh, here's one. He runs over here. Like, get out of here, you stupid cultist jerk face. What sort of attack? Oof, that's gonna miss. Just a big swing and a miss on the cultist. And he's like, oh shit. And yeah, he doesn't have any bonus actions. Right? These are all actions. No, can't do that. Can't do shit. Alright, that's his turn. It's not gonna action surge yet. The confused cult fanatic is going to
He's
look
so
at.
confused.
He's so confused. Other than he knows he's going to attack Freddy.
No, Freddy, you're gonna live through this.
Looks at Freddy. He casts Sacred Flame. Okay, Freddy makes a dex save.
Oh, no.
He nat ones it.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
All right, so he's gonna do the damage here.
Doesn't he? Would he take crit?
It didn't even give me the option. It was just regular.
Why not?
I don't
just
think.
roll
Yeah, I
again,
don't
then?
think you crit if you do it in that one. I did that. I DM'd the one shot yesterday, and we raised that same question.
So we sometimes do that on a house rule.
Yeah,
but
it's more
it
for
didn't even
flair.
let me. It didn't let me do it in the interface, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, he takes 6 damage, and he's like, ah, son of a bitch. And then this. So that was a Sacred Flame, which was an action and a cantrip, and then he uses his bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon. And he's gonna put it next to Freddy here. I'm gonna attack Freddy. I'll put a little icon there in a second. I think that's gonna miss. Yeah, that misses. All right, let me just put a little. Do we have icons for spiritual weapons?
Somewhere in the SRD. I know it's somewhere in the compendium.
Would it be like an actor at this point or something?
Yeah, it would be an actor, but and I know
It's
in
been
the
used before.
compendium. I think, at least.
How do I add that, John?
I'm looking for it right now. How did
I'm
I do this last time? There was a trick. It's in...
It's not monsters. Class
Spell, right?
features.
Yeah, but they have it in something weird. It was like,
Spiritual weapon?
how did I get that to work last time? It took me a minute to figure it out.
Oh, do we just do like an item or something?
I don't know.
So yeah, you can make an item and then just put it in actors,
Yeah.
or even
You can
just make an
create
actor that's stored.
and then you can just create an actor and then name it spiritual weapon or something.
And then give it that person permission to use it.
And fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Just a sec, I found one.
I was gonna put like all
There it
these
is.
little-
It's under main actors. You see a spiritual weapon mace. Just let that person. You just right click on it and it'll ask you.
Well, it's an
to
NPC,
give
so
permission.
it's just him controlling it.
Oh, yeah, you can just
under
throw it in
main
there.
actors.
No, yeah, so look under rat. You'll see spiritual weapon. I just made it a mace because that's really all they have.
Under...
You just drag and click that in, and you can use it. The spiritual weapon under rat in actors.
That's weird. It's not showing up for me. Oh, there
Really?
it is. It's right now. Oh, I see. It's outside the folder.
Yes.
There we go. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
Yo.
Hey, I like how it moves. All right, so it's there next to Freddy, but it missed its attack, and that is his turn. And so, Silent.
All right. I'm gonna first off attack this guy. With my long sword.
The double.
Yes, the doppel. Ooh, I
The
don't
old-
think an 11's gonna hit.
The old double topple that misses.
Alright. In that case, I'll use bonus action to attack again. I don't think. Wait. Will a 15 hit?
Yeah, 15 hits.
Alright. Then that does is 8 damage.
Wow.
Plus 7,
Nice ro-
and you get 8.
Yeah, nice.
Cool.
Nice for a bonus action, right?
One.
So many ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of ones.
Anything else?
I think that pretty much ends it.
We're naturals
Drac.
getting ones.
Drac's gonna try to skedaddle on over to here.
Okay.
With his 35 move speed, because Goliaths are OP.
Yep.
They could have carried me.
He keeps saying that, but he's wrong. And then I'm going to cast. Guess what? Say it with me.
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you all
you
got it.
Purple
Blast
sparkly
with
fingers.
Eldritch or something.
This one. And...
Are you gonna hex first? Though.
What? Why?
Right, I forgot about Drac's intelligence.
I'm levitating right now.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Every 1 out of 10 times he
Wait.
remembers to do it first.
Hey, when you're levitating, instead of doing the pushback, do you get pushback?
I could probably use it as.
Why do you think
propulsion,
he's backed up against the wall there?
Oh, there you go. It keeps you stable. All
Okay,
right,
so this one's
first
against
attack
the cynical cultist, yeah.
definitely hits.
Okay, roll, and the other one was against confused cult fanatic. So
So
5
many
for him,
ones.
Okay, 5.
More
and then the
ones.
second one
The
is
first
the
guy looks bloody.
confused
The second guy down here.
is gonna miss.
Sorry, what was it? A 10? Yeah, that
Yeah, a 10 misses the confused cult fanatic.
10 misses. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a moment where he goes over and remembers to go over and do this, and he's going to use his awakened mind on. Where is it? Oh god, he really doesn't want to do it to Shandu, but he thought about it for a second. He's gonna put it on. I think he's just gonna put it on Remix here, so where we have that the formed bond connection of telepathy, and he's just gonna tell Remix in his head to go help Freddy. I don't think Freddy can really handle that guy. And then because he doesn't want to say it out loud to Freddy.
It doesn't want to hurt Freddy's feelings.
He doesn't want to hurt his feelings. I would use my bonus action to do the awakened mind. That's why I needed my bonus action.
Cool.
The cultist took damage,
Awesome.
right?
It did. It took 5.
Ozed, you are up.
Right. I'm gonna ask you a question here. Will you allow me to get here? Because it looks like this is a giant void or pillar or something.
It's a
in my way.
pillar. Yeah, it's a pillar that goes straight
So
up.
I have
that kinda-
30 feet of movement speed. Would you let me get to him to attack this guy, or would you make me go around
There
him?
is something right in front of your face to attack.
There's
saying.
a doppelganger here.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that guy. I
And
thought
he would he could try to opportunity attack you if you leave his reach.
You're like,
You
bye,
know,
Binks, you're on your own.
I'd rather just attack him. Oh, no, I didn't even see him. That's it. My bad. All right, so yeah, I'm definitely.
He looks like
gonna
somebody
attack
you know.
I can't
gonna
even
attack-
see him, even if that
I'm
was
gonna
in front of
attack
my
that
eyes.
guy with my hot mode.
It reminds me of that one time
At band camp.
in Gem of the Reborn where Kyler said he was blinded even though he could
Are
see
you
in darkness.
fucking serious?
Oh no.
Jesus Christ! I can't stop rolling just bad
So many ones
rolls
tonight.
Change your
over
dice.
and
One-liners.
over, and,
Not
that's my-
one-liners.
That's my
Indeed.
third one tonight, not one.
That sounds about right.
Okay, do you want me to roll something ridiculous for that? Because that is.
You know what? Why not? Give me a D100.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You
That's
asked.
scary when it's a roll 100.
3.
Oh my god. A 3.
You
Oof,
do. That's
okay.
a beautiful number.
That's that. Okay. Some could potentially bad happen. We're gonna give you one more roll. This is gonna be a. We're gonna call it strength save. And if you fail the strength save, if you fail the strength save, we're gonna say that with the swing, the sword no, it just flies out of your hand and it lands basically right below the guy.
Oh, and I have a
if you fail the
negative
strength
one
save.
at strength saving throw. That's
That
a
was almost another nat one.
Nope, that's good. You don't drop the sword.
Thank God.
Okay. Bonus action.
Do I even want to try? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. I
You
guess
missed 1,000% of the
Wait,
shots
don't
you
you
don't
have
take.
another attack?
Oh, well, I have the second. Actually, yeah, no, you're right. I have a second attack.
Second attack.
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
Do it. Aw.
That'll hit.
Oh man. Oh. Wait,
3.
it only rolled the fire.
Oh, that's true. So
then add a d6 to it, right?
No, you rolled the 1 and you had a +2. Oh,
no, but I
yeah, that's
still
right.
am missing
Yep.
the d6.
Yeah,
so
the d6.
I remember
represents
from
separately,
last time.
So 4 plus 7, so 7 damage.
Yeah, for some reason it doesn't add it on its own.
Yeah, it's homebrew item, I think.
At best.
You can probably just edit it and add that real quick.
Actually, yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Awesome. The defiant cult fanatic standing here next to Ansi. It's like, oh, you will die, little one.
I don't say a word. I just kind of look at him. And I look
he
back
does
at the
a-
guy with the freaking kneecap in his mouth.
Oh, no.
Like,
He doesn't attack Freddy. He attacks Ansi. This guy. All right. Does a no? I
No.
don't think that's gonna hit. 17 miss.
closed.
Second attack.
Yes.
That one
Even
might hit though.
7 misses Sean do.
Just a sec
22, right?
here. Just
Or-
a sec. I've
or
got
you gonna
17
You can do
plus
that.
5. Nope, you got me.
I mean, you still can shield if you want to waste your spell slot.
But it's still 5. Yeah, no, I'm good, dude.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Of course the DM would say that.
Yep. I'm just teasing though. 5
A
damage,
5 or
Ansi. And that is the cult fanatic's turn. Let's see, where's the cynical cultist hiding? Okay, he's down here. He's gonna attack Freddy with his scimitar. What's Dark Devotion? Has advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened. Okay. All right, he's going to attack. Is it Freddy?
Well,
Yep.
I think that hits.
poor Freddy.
Damage. 3 damage on Freddy. He's like, ah,
Not too
fuck.
bad.
All right, that is his turn. Now the furious cultist down here, he is right in line with Shandu. So he's gonna go ahead and run up and attack Shandu with his scimitar. Runs up. He says, "Die, wizard!" Nah, see?
At least ask nicely.
Oh, a nat 1.
Ah.
Another nat 1. All right, let's see what happens with his D100 roll.
Ooh.
41, huh?
49.
49.
49, huh? All right, he doesn't drop his sword. That's his turn, though. Binks.
Okay, I'm gonna target the doppelganger right in front of me, of course. And I am going to cast Ray of Sickness on Twenty soft.
Hits.
And that does 15 damage.
Dang.
In is
Very
poisoned.
nice.
Yes, and he is
Very
poisoned.
nice. Okay.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
All right. He seems to be bloodied from that poison.
His blood is poisoned.
Yes, my turn.
He got sick of
Sweet. He got sick of what?
he got sick of his blood.
Why is the stuff inside of me?
All right.
I want it out.
I hate it.
All right. And then any bonus action or anything, Minx?
I don't think I have much. Let me look real quick. I have healing word. I think everyone's okay there. Nope, I'm good.
Cool. Shawnee the Mystic, you're feeling bloodied.
Yep. I'm gonna mind spike this guy and just try to stab me with a scimitar. So yeah. That furious cultist.
I think that's overkill.
Okay, so we'll go
At
ahead.
third
It's
level.
the only thing I can do, so.
You have cantrips.
Let him waste
Yeah,
his
but
spell
a mind
slots.
spike will do better.
Let him waste his spell slots. He fails.
You got
go ahead
it.
and roll damage.
Well, next time when I say carry me,
He
I'm not
likes
using my
to,
spell slot, you carry me.
he likes to use his spell slots.
Heck yeah.
How much? 17 damage?
Yeah, 17 damage.
Sweet. Go ahead and describe his death.
Yeah, so he tries to give me the scimitar, and then that falls off. And then Shandu says, "Excuse you," and then just like does a mind spike, so it just penetrates his brain as he's just sitting there, just going, just twitching and convulsing. His eyes roll back, and there's like this pain that he can and cannot experience at the same time because it's both cerebral and in the mind more of a concept than an actual physical thing like the brain. And it's just utter agony for what feels like minutes, but it only happens within several seconds. And then, you know what, for fun's I'm going to say that guy sees it. It's like, fuck.
He's like, ew, gross.
Yeah.
All right.
His brain exploded.
And he falls to the ground. Antsy, you
Awesome.
see a cultist fall.
I don't know,
See the
maybe he
cultist
screams.
fall
I don't
and
know. Does he
smile
scream?
and look at the guy in front of me and go, "You know you're next, right?"
He just looks at you kind of nervous because he did see that
Your
happen.
god is failing you, and he has failed you now. And as I say that, I'll just slide through his legs and climb up his back, and I get this attack at advantage because of my mastery.
You get an advantage
Does
because
a
you climbed
20 hit?
Yeah.
All right, so this is my attack for this, and since I had that at advantage, I get my sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. So sneaky
So
as
10
you
damage
crawl
plus.
up his leg.
No, I'm climbing up his back right now.
Oh, you went between his legs and then up his back.
I went
right?
between his leg and just started stabbing into his back and climbing him like a mountain.
Cool. And that
The
was
pinions
17
sticking
total.
out of him. So
Phrasing.
17 total, and then I will also do my dagger attack.
Cool. He looks bloodied.
Oh, then I will do this with the mind attack also.
Okay.
So I need to roll an intelligence saving throw. Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh, I think that hits.
Intelligence saving throw 2. I do not save. So I take 3d6 damage. I take 3d6 psychic damage, but he will take.
The initial.
Yeah, just a sec here. At critical.
So 10.
So he'll take 10 more damage, and I will take 12 damage.
Guess how much he needed? 10 on the
12?
dot. No, 10 on the
Nice,
dot.
dude. Freaking
DTD.
beautiful.
DTD,
yeah, I
and go
just
into
climb
detail of the climbing.
I just climb right up his back, just stabbing all the way up. And once I get high enough, I can reach over with my dagger and just shove it right into his eye. But I take the tip of the blade into my cheek, and that psychic power just backfires and just gives me the mind shock. I fall off the guy taking the 12 damage. Like, oh shit, that hurts. That's what it feels like when I'm doing to people. Oh my god. And that's my turn.
Nice. Awesome. You get a heroic inspiration for that.
Sweet.
All right. The scared cult fanatic. Where is he's down here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's hiding. That's why he's scared. He's gonna peek his head around here. He's gonna look over at Silent. Gonna cast Sacred Flame on Silent. So Silent, go ahead and give me a dex save. That'll save.
Ha ha ha. I am used to your petty tricks.
And then he's going to use his bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon. Let me go ahead and add one of those little Spiritual Weapon fingers here. And it's going to attack Silent. Does a 19 hit?
Miss.
Okay.
20 AC.
Cool. Spiritual Weapon misses. Remix to beat.
It bounces right off my armor.
Clang.
All right, I see Freddy all by himself over there, and I target that clinical cultist. And I cast that.
Oh, Jesus. What was that? That was
he has
loud.
taken damage, so let's see here. Wisdom, cultist, normal, okay. Is going to.
It was the toll of the dead.
Well, I don't know why I did it again.
For whom the bell tolls.
This is happening.
So yeah, I failed because you
crap
rolled
out
a
of me the first
13.
time.
And so
it peed a little. I'm not gonna lie.
Where's the damage?
He takes 5 damage.
It's a 4.
I
It's
step
the
out for a
5.
couple minutes and he's peeing. What happened?
Just a little. Just only a little bit. I peed.
All right. DTD.
All right.
Describe that defamation of pants.
Yeah.
Describe that dong or that ding dong or.
Oh, whoa! And describe my dong.
Not
Well, so all of a sudden, my dong
Whoa.
goes above his
Describe
head.
the ding.
The ding or
I
the dong?
dinged him with
What do
my
you
dong
want?
right in the head, and
Describe the
the
ding and then the
vibrations
dong.
around him just made him on a crumble, implode. But
Ring ding dong.
bong.
Awesome. And he dies.
You dead, Jim.
Oh, was there anything else for your turn?
I'll move a little bit. Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Cool. All right, this unamused doppelganger. Let's see here. I'm gonna decide who to attack. With a D3 roll. Okay, that's Ozid. So the doppelganger.
What?
I just was deciding who to attack. So he's going to make a multi-attack slam against Ozid.
Oh, fuck him.
First slam is going to be a 17. Does that hit?
No.
Second attack is a what?
No.
But
It's
also,
a no.
Oh, those 17. Both miss. Okay. So 2 attacks miss. That's his turn. And Freddy keeps. He's like, thanks, Remix. I could use the help. Thanks.
Welcome.
I'm gonna get this guy. He runs down here. He's like, all right, you piece of shit. I don't know who you are or what these creepy robes mean, but you're gonna die today. Busts out his flail. Attacks. Swings his flail at this guy's head. Crack. Hits him in the dome. Doing a whole 6 damage. And then the sap, if you hit a creature with this weapon, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn. So, okay, so he has that on his next and is -6 health, and that is Freddy's turn. The confused cult fanatic who just took a flail to the head, going to return his attack on Freddy. It's like, now you die, child. And he puts his dirty, unwashed hand on his face and casts Inflict Wounds.
Germ warfare.
You.
He's like, wounds, he yells in his face. 10 is gonna miss.
He was wearing a mask.
Freddy pulled away, so he puts his greasy fingers on his face and he says wounds, but Freddy kind of backs away at the last second and doesn't get inflicted. That's his turn. Silent.
Gross, Freddy, that guy doesn't wash his hands after he goes to the bathroom.
I'm going to attack this dude.
That guy had poo fingers.
He got the poo on me.
Oh, he's gonna use his bonus action. 5. Can I not move that?
Does a 22 hit the doppelganger?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Damn it, White. Yeah, it does. 22 hits doppelganger.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna also apply Divine Smite. So I'm gonna click damage this, for a total of 26 damage.
26 damage.
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead and DTD as this thing had 5 health and you decimated it.
Well, seeing how weak this thing obviously is, with its blood being poisoned and just blood bleeding out, I just decide, you know what, you're dead. And I chop its head straight off, and the rest of its body just lights up in flames. Radiant flames to be exact.
All right, and it just burns in a pile.
I then walk directly over to this guy, right here, and he becomes scared.
Well, he was already scared, but okay.
As you should.
He becomes even more scared.
Bad display.
All right, and that was it.
Yes.
Drac, you're up.
All right, Sigmas.
Let me tell you how it's done.
Let's get these sussy cult fanatics. All right. I target the confused cult fanatic, and I'm gonna cast the spell.
Which spell? I have no idea.
Eldritch Blast. I'm also not gonna hex it again.
Okay. Yeah, floating is cooler.
Pew. 11 or 17. Sorry.
Are you gonna shout? Are you gonna shout Freddy to get out of the way?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm higher up.
It's like over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that hits.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, 9 damage. This guy looks a little bloody.
Cool. I'll fire the second one.
But wait, there's more.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 hits.
Oh, heck yeah.
He's dead, Jim.
There's 13 damage.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, this guy looks hella bloodied.
Hold on 1 second.
And then out loud, he'll be like, Freddy, finish him! And then he's gonna move a little bit more here.
Increase the blood pile there.
I moved 2 squares already. I'm gonna move over here to stay behind Freddy to help.
Cool.
And that's it.
All right, OZ.
Oh shit! I'm up.
Looking like a lot of death around you.
I was about to say, I don't know. Has anybody even?
Down at the bottom.
2 down here.
Well, I'm just wondering who is within reach, really.
Binks?
Can't you
Me.
throw your weapon?
I mean, you
you'd have to
can kill
move.
me.
Oh,
Might be bad
I mean,
form.
yeah, that's an option on the table, I guess.
You can walk to the guy next to Freddy.
No, you can't.
it's
The
the
wall's
wall.
in front
Just
of
got
him.
11
Oh,
hit
the
points,
wall,
if
the
that helps.
stupid wall.
Yeah, so I don't know what I can. Yeah,
Don't you have a weapon
have a-
you can throw?
Bow?
Yeah, you
I
probably have a dagger you can throw.
do, but
arrow?
yeah, okay. Well, I'll throw my spear.
Oh yeah, you have the return
who?
spear, right?
I'm going to target this guy and attack.
I thought that was a flyer
Come
mosquito.
one of those.
Why?
I like how the spear kind of got really slow. It's kind of cool.
The old
that
16
hits.
right at his face.
Yep, that hits.
And I have a special 7 damage, but I have a special spell on it where it returns to me.
Cool.
The creature's tapped as well.
God, where's it? Ah. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but it comes back, so
Cool.
I can do it again. And
Okay.
I think you would actually drag your spear into where it says place item here. I've never seen that.
Where?
In the
Let's
chat
place item
window?
here, then, chat.
Right
That's
under
kinda
the
cool.
description. Try it out.
Let me see if I can do
That
it.
looks something new.
Yeah, but I don't.
Let me see.
What
where's
can I
your spear?
drag?
Here, I'm
Your
gonna try to
item.
do it. Where is it?
I
Spear,
don't,
spear,
I don't see the
spear.
item. That's the
Place.
thing.
Spear in your inventory.
Now, does
Yep.
it say spear bonded on your screen
Oh.
now?
Now I see it.
Cool. I dragged it in there.
Okay.
Oh, it just
So
Okay, it came back.
I'll attack again. Oh, all right. 14.
14 hits.
Nice.
Man, these guys have a low AC.
Wait, remind me, was it the south guy or the guy next to Freddy?
Yeah, the one I have targeted
guy.
down. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, okay. Just double checking. All right, 5 more damage.
Yes,
He's like,
sir.
ah, damn it.
Ha ha ha! I say, fuck you! Give me my spear back.
It as it flew by him, it like gashed his arm, but it didn't stick in him. It's like on the ground. Cool. That's your turn. Ozid? Ozid?
Yep.
Okay. Binks.
I'm gonna move this way forward, and then that puts me then a little more forward. Let's see. 8.
Cool.
Yep. Now I can target the one in front of Freddy. And use the Thorn Whip. Whip.
All right. Ooh.
Oh, that won't do it.
That is
That's a
gonna miss.
big fat 8.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll a d100 to see if that whip hits Freddy. Nah, it misses. Okay.
But, well,
Dope.
you know, if I'm gonna suck on my turn, at least I'm not taking the ship down with me.
You can always hit Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy hasn't died yet, so he'll be fine.
Yeah, that's
You can always bring him back to life. It's okay.
Yeah.
that's unfortunately my turn because
That's what clerics are
that was
for.
a big goose egg.
You have a bonus action.
I do, but what can I
Nothing
do
to-
with?
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I mean my bonus actions are
Do you have
healing word, jump,
do you
wild
have
shape.
I mean, I'm sure someone needs healing.
But I've used all my movement, so I can't like.
Healing
see what
works a
I
bonus
can.
action and it's ranged.
All right. Does anybody need any
healing?
I think Shandu does.
So
yeah, Shandu raises his broken and bloodied right arm that he got from falling
So
all that way. Like, what is that, 30 feet?
Yeah, Healing Word has 60 feet. Ansi looks pretty bloodied. Freddy's not that bad. And Shandu looks pretty bloody. So Shandu and Ansi both look really jacked up, and Freddy just looks a little bit like Freddy looks okay in comparison
I'm
to Shandu and
gonna,
Ansi.
as soon as I find my healing word, I will point it at Shandu.
I was gonna laugh if you said Freddy.
So yeah, if you go to spells, it's under first level.
Found
the
it.
fourth one down.
Oh, I found it. Just took me a minute. I was
Cool,
like,
cool.
where? Yeah. And that does 11.
Sweet. Who is that for again?
Shandu.
Shandu, 11 health.
Yay.
Awesome. And now, Shandu, after you give yourself 11 health, it is your turn. Unless, did you need to move or anything? Or no, you already moved, right?
No, I already moved, used all my movement. That was my bonus action. I made my attack.
That was
That's
11?
everything.
Perfect. Yep, 11 health.
Yay.
And it's your turn.
Alrighty. So
So
I
you
guess we'll
see
just firebolt that guy.
fanatic. Yeah, you see these two.
Oh, that's tough.
You moved Binks and other things.
Oops, did I?
Yeah.
You might need to take a step forward to see the guy.
Me? Oh no.
Yeah.
You moved to the spiritual weapons.
Yeah, whatever's.
That's good. Do I see him here?
Did I move him back to the right places?
Are they even there?
Yeah, I think so. I keep changing.
Wasn't it by
Got a
Freddy?
Binks, get out of the way.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
see you.
Yeah, no, from there you can see this guy from there.
Okay. Oh dang it.
A 13 is just enough to hit.
Okay.
Now you know his AC.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Max
Nice.
damage.
Right, that is a very
Almost.
good one.
Sorry.
Please describe this fella's demise.
Alright, so Freddy and this fanatic, they're fighting, you're doing karate. He's doing like a spin kick, Freddy's ducking and be like, I'm gonna get you, your time is nigh, you will die here, and then he's gonna he's making swings, and then he bursts in the flames, and then the fanatic starts screaming, flailing his arms, he has no idea what the hell he's doing. Actually, no, can I rewind that a bit? Freddy...
Well, they're doing little T-Rex slaps.
Stop T-Rex slaps, okay. They're doing T-Rex slaps, okay.
Video isn't picking it up.
And then Freddy readies. He's slapping one arm. He's gonna hold one back for like a really big slap, and then halfway through slapping it, this cultist immediately bursts into flames from the firebolt, and then he just starts flailing his arms and screaming and burning and collapsing into a pile of burnt mush. And then Freddy, in one moment, thinks, "Did I do that? Was that me? Am I magical? I'm a monster. I'm not gonna slap anyone ever again."
A slap combustion.
Yeah, and then
your bonus action.
I don't think I can do anything with bonus
or
action.
any other movement.
Yeah, no, I mean maybe I can get. So if anything does happen, I need to go around. I can shoot this guy. So.
All right.
Oh.
Ansi, what are you doing, buddy?
I'm going to look around, kind of wipe the blood off my chin, and I will investigate this cultist in front of me. See what he's got on him. In all the right ways.
All right. You start rifling through his
Don't
pockets.
forget that prison pocket.
Oh, I didn't.
He's got a really boring cloak on, not really any good armor. He's got a simple dagger and a spell book.
I'll take a spell book.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
spiritual
stroll.
weapons is gone, by the way. The one on the left.
I see. Whoa. Weird.
Gone.
And then I'm just going to walk up to Shandu with the book in my hand.
Here.
Look at me, I'm reading. And I'm gonna walk up, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
'Cause I've got the book upside down.
Here, I'll
You're
do a
reading
little
the back of the cover.
I'll
Exactly.
screen.
Upside
just do
down.
it. I'll do a screen grab of the spells in the book.
Like I'm driving a car with it.
All right.
I'm reading.
So the cantrips: light, sacred flame, thaumaturgy, and then first level spells: command, inflict wounds, and shield of faith. And second level spells: hold person and spiritual weapon. But I think those are most of the cleric spells.
Yeah, those are all cleric spells.
Anyway,
Like literally all of them.
so yeah, I guess that wouldn't really be a spell book, but whatever. He's got we're gonna call it a prayer book.
Yeah.
But it has like pentagrams and stuff on it.
Oh, the Fanatics book?
Yeah.
All right.
It's like an evil cultist type of a spell book.
Prayer book. Got it.
Cool. And then, was there anything else?
Nope. Just pretend to read. Walking up to
I mean, you
Shandi.
still have your action, right?
You
No,
should
I'm-
take his cloak. Even
What's
though
up?
it's not like take his cloak, even though it's not fancy. Like you might
All
have
right.
to disguise yourself as a cultist
man.
or something in the future.
Oh, I can change
Right?
Yeah.
change my armor into anything I want, and then
If
I'll
only
I'll
we
use
had a
my action
wheelbarrow
to
and
change my
a
armor
cloak.
into the
What
cult
if we-
Fanatics armor.
What if we use the
Okay.
robes like a sack and they put the gold in the sack? We have like a bag.
I should make all you guys attack at disadvantage because you're holding these heavy ass bags. You're all weighed down
No,
with
well,
no,
shit.
no. It's called suspension of disbelief.
Was that your turn, Nancy?
That is my turn.
All right. The scared cult fanatic is scared, and
You
he's
better
going.
be scared for your life.
He's
Says the cleric.
he's kind of nervous. He wants to.
Can we do a group intimidation?
Maybe you could, if the guy didn't just try to cast inflict wounds on you.
Hmm.
Oof, that ain't gonna hit.
He missed.
All right, and then he's gonna try to run away a little bit.
Opportunity.
Okay, make it.
Does 14 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now it doesn't specify this. Smites are bonus actions. Can you use them on a reaction?
No.
No.
Okay, just making sure.
It has to say it.
Maybe in 2014 rules.
Anyways, 14 damage.
That'll
14,
probably do.
14.
Not bad for opportunity attack.
Right? Usually like 3.
Give up, evildoer, and submit and die.
No, I like to do evil because I'm an evildoer. So this evildoer, let's see, he was right here. Was it 5, 10, 15, 20? So he's gonna move a little bit more with the rest of his turn. But as he gets to this point, actually, he gets about here, and he's like, because he was talking to you, he's like, no, fuck you, and then as he's kind of running away, he's like, and you notice a crossbow bolt appear in his throat. He falls down, grasping at his throat. At the exact same moment, everybody give me a perception check. So, okay, well, some of you guys have better vision than others.
I almost got a 20 and then it bounced back to 2.
So Remix, since Remix, you're behind that post, that's you can't really see it. OZ.
You'll need to roll for me. I'm not by my.
Yeah, OZ, you're
computer.
kind of blocked by the post too, so I don't think you could see it. The other people are kind of away from the post, so I think they could see it. So anyone who's not blocked by a post with at least I would say at least a 12, they see a dwarf with a black beard standing there, and I have a picture of him, so let me see if I can post it.
Yeah, I think that'll help.
Nazca Urgray.
All right.
You can see his image.
There we go. Did this show the picture?
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
So, yeah, well, you don't know his name is Nazca Urgray, but you see a dwarf with tattoos, and he's missing his left arm. He has a heavy crossbow attached to his arm there. You notice that his tattoos seem like to be weird, spirally, almost eyeball-like tattoos. He stands there, and he says, "Which one of you have the stuffed beholder?" And the camera pans to the sky.
Wait, what? The
Which
what?
one of you has the stuffed beholder?
He said, "Which one of you has the stuffed beholder?" And the
I don't think
camera
any of
pans
us.
to the sky.